Continuing on here in Limbo at the spawning stone in the center, surrounded by this chaos, the portal is still open, and you can see it is flickering. Like, it will close eventually because there's nothing holding it open. But currently, if you guys wanted to travel through the portal, you could. And you're not sure how long it would stay open. But as you guys are sort of standing here, someone comes through the portal, and Grapeshot appears before you all. Grapeshot being on the boat before, now technically you have 3 boats with you. Grapeshot, there is a piece of information that you and you alone would know from coming from the other side of the portal. There is a 4th boat that is next to you guys, attempting to make non-hostile contact. So, only 1 ship. That is correct. So there would have been a 2nd ship that has pulled up to your boat before you jump through the portal. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me, Grapeshot. And this will be what you saw before coming through the portal to join the rest of them. The ship, it seems to be captained by a human man, although his first mate seems to be like a reddish devil kind of girl. So as you jump through the portal, everyone would be there for you, and you'd be in this sort of stony area that is black and white now, and the only source of color is coming through the portal that you would have just emerged through. Yep, everybody would be here currently as is. Some of them injured, others not. Yes, it would take you back to the Astral Sea, essentially. No, you would not. And let me show you there, Vinny. That is the lady that you would have seen. Currently, only Grapeshot knows. Okay, so jump in the portal.
Barely.
Vinny's back. The puns have to roll tonight. We can't let him down without any puns. And the worse they are, the better it is.
Yes, indeed.
So as you guys step through the portal, you immediately appear back again into the Astral Sea. And just above your boat, you sort of fall a couple feet and land on the deck. And you see Jerry is currently, like, waving at the other boat. And you see the human man is sort of piloting it in. And his first mate is like, "Well, what do we got here? We got some new friends?" And then the captain's like, "Arr, I think we do." So, and I'm trying to pull up a picture of what their boat looks like. Because it's a very interesting boat. Their boat is actually a squid ship. So it is like a little squid.
So it's almost like our Mind Flare ship?
This one's way smaller. You'd probably presume it's mainly below deck. His upper level, he's standing in the back of the ship, essentially. And he can see everything out around him. So it's way smaller.
Captain looks weak, but his first mate looks like she would be a bitch.
He pulls his squid up right next to you guys. He goes, "Captain, I be Skykin."
I said, do I know you?
I don't believe you do. But I haven't seen people around these parts in some time. This is my daughter, Tenebra.
Grape Shot immediately perks up and runs up and says, "Tenebra, huh? You're certainly a 10 in my eyes."
What does this little one want with me?
I wish to be your son-in-law, hopefully.
Arr, you're gonna have to be getting me a couple more bottles of rum before that then, sonny.
I'll say something. You got some balls of steel to fuck Satan's wife.
Yar, who you be calling Satan, Captain? He looks at you. Permission to board. I have goods for you.
Do I believe him?
Give me a insight check.
All right.
Say, Miss Tenebra, you can board.
I'm gonna hack.
Okay, go ahead, Nick. You believe that he is telling the truth. Not sure what it is or what he would be capable of bringing or providing, but he seems to be honest. And she goes,
He's a bandit captain, so should we trust him?
"That's just his picture." But she turns to you, Grape Shot. She's like, "Well, it depends on if you can be drinking."
Don't worry there.
Interesting. So he looks over at you, the bandit captain, as you presume they're Kenway. He looks at you guys and he's like, "Well, what will it be, gents?"
Welcome aboard.
Arr! He pulls a couple bottles out from the other side of the squid's decking, and he jumps over onto your ship, and she flies over and lands on your guys' ship, and she pulls out like a little flask. "We came to share some booze and tell tales. Especially, you all look fairly injured."
Yeah, we just went through an interesting fight against a giant worm.
"Well, I could certainly tell I've never seen a grey slod swim through the astral sea quite as fast as I have today."
So what tales do you
You
have
didn't
to tell?
kill him, did you?
"Oh, I don't be fighting no slod. I'm too weak to take out a slod. Ain't trying to get me impregnated by a sloddy."
Did we? That's a question, Pat. When we were fighting them, did we ever touch any of them to get impregnated by them?
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
Luckily. So he busts out some bottles and some little cups, and he pours each of you like some heavy rum, and she pours out her flask and gives you a shot there, Grape Shot.
I immediately down it.
Make a con save, because it is the strongest stuff you think you've ever had in your life.
Nothing. Die.
You know what? I'm gonna let Greg Stop re-roll that.
He's giving you
No.
halfling luck. No?
No.
You refuse
I
it?
refuse it.
So, great shot. You take one sip, and then all of a sudden, you just feel immediately overcome. You're like, what is this? It burns, and it smells like PD campfire in a hospital. And she turns to you, and she's like, it's good, yes?
That was so good. I take 1d4 acid damage.
I was trying to give you luck and be like, oh, we're still back, but then it immediately went, it's still over.
She takes a sip, and then you see her like stomach glow like a red warmth, like almost like the inside of it just ignited on fire. And then the captain turns to you. I don't know if you have all seen, somewhere in the sea there's been bodies that have been appearing, with seemingly drained, like they had puncture marks. And
Yeah, vampires.
Yeah, we saw that on our way over to this portal. We ran into some, but we just kept going.
oh, you think they be vampires, do you? Worse.
I know some vampires.
Worse.
Oh.
You gotta be keeping your eyes out for spiders around here.
Ooh.
Mhm.
It's a spider.
Yeah, you be looking
Yarr,
out for
a
the
spider.
spiders. They
Yeah,
ain't
we don't
just
do
normal
spiders here.
spiders. They're not just normal spiders. Till you tale of the asteroid floating the sea. The astral sea.
Only good spitter is a dead spitter.
There's space spiders.
Yar, there indeed be. You see a giant asteroid, you know the spiders be coming for you. You're like, oh, it's just an asteroid sailing through the sea. Until it
but-
starts following you.
It's a giant spider. Okay, I see. That's
Do
pretty
you
freaky.
have one tailing you right now? That's why you're here telling us this tale, so we take it out for you?
No, I don't. I be avoiding the spiders. But if you do see the spiders, they have many, many little ones. And by little, I mean they're pretty frickin' big. You can't be stepping on those with your shoe.
I'm sensing some foreshadowing. We're not gonna have an easy ride home.
I'd at least let us get some rest.
As he pours out more drinks for each of you. He's like,
Why are you giving us this information? Why are you telling us? What did we do to earn this type of generosity?
I'm always looking out for friends on the seas. You never know, it's a dangerous place in the astral sea. Wild space isn't home to a bunch of nice things anymore.
No,
Cool.
it's
You know, he's kind of like that drunk uncle at a party that's always looking out for everybody, but he's kind of weird. So, what's his name? Drunkle?
His name is Sykin.
Psychen Drunkle. All right. I want to ask him where he got his ship from.
Yar. I actually found my ship. It was scattered, drifting through wild space.
Oh, it's a very interesting ship.
Yeah, it's really weird. I'm not into squids at all, but
Is it alive?
no. Unfortunately,
Oh.
that would be even cooler.
That would be really cool. I was
Is
kind
it
of.
fast?
No, it's slow as dick.
So it's slow as stick and it's small.
Yar. It only be
You
flying.
trying to tell us something there, Drunkle?
It only be flying about half the speed of yours.
Oh lord. Oh, make sure no spiders come after your ass, cause
Oh yeah, you ain't right.
We gotta
He
get
cannot
out.
run him. Yeah.
Yeah, and not be running out of spider range.
I just feel like he has some backstory. Where he's traumatized by space spiders.
Believe it or not, I'm actually, most of my people are not from the Astral Sea, but I was brought here trying to head to a new life, and I escaped a sort of ship where we were put into cryostasis and set to sail through the seas. Didn't make it to our destination, though. The ship was called the Hope. Don't know if you've seen that one.
No. I was hoping you would say the Pillar of Autumn.
Everyone else has seen the Hope, I believe. Cordell and Edward and Baron and Garrett. The Hope was the one that was had the people that were being steadily turned into mind flayers from Thalvad.
Oh yeah, that ship. Yeah.
Seemingly is one of the survivors that escaped.
Wow.
I'll say, you got some coin. We got we got an extra ship for sale. If you might want one. It'll cost a pretty penny.
Oh, let me check my wallet. And he like opens up his coin pouch. He's flipping through. You can hear the number of coins dangling in the bag. Hopefully it's got a discount. I only got about 15 gold pieces and 2 copper.
Oh, that's a little too short. Never mind.
Can't discount it that much.
No, not that much.
So I'd
It's
be
probably worth about 40,000 gold pieces.
just be sailing the Astral Sea, getting my fix for the day and meeting folks.
You know, so that's just your goal is to just mosey on around and just do your thing.
And eventually find some place that's habitable to settle down. I only have my one daughter here, but it's been a while since I've had more human contact on a daily basis.
Do we tell them about Spelljammer Hall?
You want to go ahead.
Are you interested in coming to Spelljammer Hall? Have you ever heard of this place?
You're talking about the mythical Spelljammer Hall.
Yeah.
That surely doesn't exist, does it?
Oh, it does. We could show you where it is.
Now you're speaking my language, Sonny. Where it be, I would love to settle down and do what I can.
Well, that would be fantastic. How about you just follow us? Tag along with your ship.
Oh, perfect. You just might want to put it in like 3rd gear, because I don't know if I can keep up with your 6th gear.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys share phone numbers while you're at it and exchange some text messages?
Yeah. Well, and I can send my duties.
You see,
I can text the drunk uncle.
I think at this point, too, the daughter, Tenebra, is sort of leaning over towards Grapeshot and is trying to pass him another drink. You want more?
I'll kind of like blankly hold out my cup.
she pours you like a 3/4 one, but she's trying to do it quick enough so that you don't notice that it's a little bit shorter, because she kind of sees that you're intoxicated to some degree.
Oh boy.
I nod to Grapeshot and sort of say to him, I said, don't get too bad, she might teach you a thing or two, especially that tail of hers.
Oh boy. You know what? That gives me a second wind. I'm gonna go ahead and down it.
It's like a little bit better. This one you start to you stomach it, and she goes, "You know what that is?
I don't know, but it's delicious.
It's devil's fire."
Oh, my favorite.
Yep. Definitely feel it.
I think you can fly, can't you?
I can glide.
You drink more of this, we can sail the seas and fly the skies.
Pour me another drink.
Immediately, she just like,
Oh,
glug, glug,
no.
glug, 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 and she doesn't hold back on this one. Gives you the full beans.
I don't know.
And she just starts drinking out of the flask. Just glug, glug, glug.
Oh boy.
Make one more con save.
Somebody's got the hots for you. Oh wow, that's pretty good.
I think at this point too, she's kind of picturing like, you know, the flying monkey or the little monkey from like Pirates of the Caribbean that would sit on his shoulder. I think that's kind of what's going through her mind. She's like, you could sit on my shoulder and we could just like fly. And she's starting to get like intoxicated too at this point. And he's just like, well, look at my daughter being social. Ah, so proud to be a father. He turns to you all. So, when would you all like to set sail for Spelljammer Hall? Or would you all like to tend to your wounds and rest for the eve?
I like option A. Then
Does
option
it, I was about to say, does it have, well, it's kind of strange that he just straight up is like, oh, beware the spiders. We like just showed up back in here, so like, if that's not foreshadowing, dude, I don't know what is. So we should probably rest first.
I
I
say
like that
rest.
I sense foreshadowing.
Just, like, that's like, I mean, that's like somebody saying, "Oh, you've seen the, the guy who kisses you when you're sleeping." I mean, what the hell are you talking about, man? I just showed up. That means that night, the guy who kisses people while they're sleeping is going to show up in your room.
It's definitely Uncle Touchy over here. No, I'm just kidding. So, you guys would like to rest for the evening?
I will say I got some business to take care of in the captain's quarters. And
That's code for jerking off.
no. Maybe partially, but that's not the whole thing.
Ugh.
I use my sending sound and I just give a good. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It's just saying a nice thing to retain or say we saved Edgewords since we're gonna sleep anyways. And over
Okay. So as you send that, she'll respond back over the sending stone. Well, good night then, and don't let the space spiders bite.
We're definitely fucking. So let me ask you this: can these spiders do anything really bad?
Yar, I don't know if the spiders be doing anything bad apart from sucking you dry.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I bet they'll love to suck Edgewords dry, if you know that.
Hell yeah, they got any spider creatures?
Don't threaten us with a good time.
Make a nature check, Edgeworth.
Oh yeah,
Nature check, Edgeworth.
that's what I love. Nature. Okay. Oh wait, I think I hit nature. Not good.
You've heard of these mythical creatures that are half spider, half woman, but you're not quite sure what they look like.
Oh my god, I'm so excited, dude.
So, is there anything else that you all would like to do?
Out of character, I just want to tell one thing to Hunter. Do you remember playing Oblivion Hunter and you go to a Daedric realm? Do you remember those spider chicks that you can fight there?
Yeah,
That's what I'm picturing in my head.
yeah. I'm also thinking. Well, if we're talking about sheer size, I'm thinking of Quelaag from Dark Souls,
Yes, that too. Yes.
which I'm okay with that because Quelaag got me feeling some type of way.
So, is there anything else, or would you guys like to do before?
I'm fine just to go rest.
Yeah.
I think as everyone starts heading their way, you would see the captain Zyken. He heads back over to his ship, and he kind of just lays on the deck and falls asleep. And you see his daughter at that point too is probably drunk, swaying back and forth, and probably trying to rub Grape Shot on the head. Like, she likes his hair that pulls back a little bit.
All right, good night. All right.
Not gonna follow her to bed, dude? Jeez. There's nowhere else to sleep. You're not gonna have sex with her on the deck of the boat right in front of her dad? Kinda
Yeah,
fucked up.
buddy.
It's kind of fucked up. You should do that.
She's got that fiendish charm, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
She flies over to the other boat and lands and heads below deck. And you probably hear a couple people below the deck that are like, what time is it? Are we going to be continuing on soon? When are we going to find food? Like, you hear them below deck. And then you just hear the thing close and muffled sounds from the wood. So, they seemingly have a small crew of people underneath operating in the squid.
Oh, it's not just those two.
Nope. So, as you all drift off to sleep, we're not going to roll a d20 this time for the moon, because there's only 4 moons left. And let's roll a d4, because I want a new moon. I want us to see us all.
When we go through all the moons, what will you just then reset back to the beginning?
We'll see. There's certain moons for certain battles, per se.
Gotcha. I'll roll the d4 if no one wants to do it.
I'll see Vinny roll it.
Oh, alright, yeah, that's a good idea.
Grape shot, grape shot.
Grave shot, damn it!
What am I rolling?
D4.
Best D4 of all time.
Okay. Let's go with this one then. That is what this will be. This roll a D13 for me. Grape shot.
D13.
Wow.
There we go.
3. Okay. This moon is called Saloon's Grace. Roll a D13. All creatures have immunity to the damage type rolled. And a 3 on a 13 is slashing. So everyone is going to be immune to slashing damage for the majority of the session tonight.
So you're telling me swords, daggers, claymores, anything that has a blade on it is now useless?
Pretty much.
Flashing. Here's the damage.
Good
There's
to know.
some piercing stuff.
Okay. Well, we got Pearson with the Beanons.
I got a gun. I'll just shoot the fucker.
It also applies to the enemies. If there is an enemy that has slashing damage, it also doesn't work.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, alright. Looks like our uncle will be pretty bad, but his
Uncle.
daughter,
Uncle
she'll stab people.
Uncle Sword Slasher over there.
Yeah.
Yar, I'd be useless under this moon.
Does he have a gun?
You're looking over him. Man had 15 gold in his pocket. He doesn't look like he has a gun.
Damn.
He has a scimitar and a knife.
I shouldn't have sold that shotgun. I go get it.
He's like,
Oh, well.
what is this fancy technology? So, as you guys rest for the evening.
By the way, Pat.
Yes, yeah, go ahead.
Which moon is this one?
This is number 14,
14. Okay.
called Saloon's Grace.
What numbers do we have left?
You have 19, 14 was this one, 4 and 3.
I feel 19's a bad move.
19 is great for you guys.
No, we already have 19. It's all strength ability checks are made with advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Daniel just didn't have that on his thing. So you need 3 and 4 then. So there's only 2 more.
Alright, so are 3 and 4 bad moons?
One is
lower.
one is terrible for most of you, and one is in the middle. It doesn't really matter. It's neutral.
Okay. I assume 3's a terrible.
Yes. So You guys get a lovely rest, reuniting together. And you'd probably see, as you guys are drifting off to sleep, Jerry probably has had some rum too. He's just like staring out into space. He's just like, yeah, we're gonna find something out there, aren't we? As you see a couple shooting stars pass by.
Shooting stars or giant spiders.
So, as you guys wake up after a lovely rest to continue on for your day, you all feel refreshed and ready for the day. What would you guys like to do?
I guess, let's head back to Spelljammer Hall, and I guess they can follow behind us and run into some spiders along the way.
What are you talking about? That's not going to happen.
Oh, alright, well, let's go to Spelljammer Hall. Let's roll our way out of it.
Okay. So, you guys saddle up, get in your positions. Also, Grapeshot is the gunner, right? He's the weapons man.
Powder monkey.
Powder monkey.
Wow, that actually sounds racist.
Yeah, you hear them wake up in the morning, and Captain's like, "Yar, we be ready to set sail."
Good.
Captain, you be ready to set sail.
We're ready to go.
And
Try to keep up.
Tenebra says, "We will be good to go, okay? Everything be fine." She seemingly loses her accent as she drinks more. So,
Before we leave,
Yep.
at Baron, I have a gut feeling that something's going to happen to these two and their ship's going to get destroyed. We're going to have to try to save it. Do you have any spells that could possibly teleport these two to our ship if in the event we got to save it before it goes down? It's a gut feeling I have.
Protection mission.
Only if we're close.
What does that do?
Only if we're close enough.
If we're close enough. Well, they stay. Well, if they stay near us, so we'll travel at their speed.
Okay.
And which I know will take us a little bit longer, but if they're close enough to us, then we can get them off that ship. Cause that ship's a piece of shit from what I see.
Oh, what are you talking about?
It's slower than ours. It's tinier than ours.
Not even a live. It's not even a live squid, dude.
But it's a squid.
You know, I'm wondering if that same Alan got his originally.
Was that Brett? You kind of robo.
Y'all can't hear me?
You're going robo. I'm very happy that was not just me. It made me fear my internet was going.
Same.
All right. Y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely better.
In a previous campaign.
In a previous campaign. What?
Yeah.
Might have cut out for the first part. Yeah.
Was it just
Never
me
mind.
then?
I'll just sit over here on mute. Let me know when you need something to be shot.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Brett.
No.
So, as you guys start to sail, I want Cordell to make a perception check with advantage, being in the crow's nest, being the scout. Okay. You guys start sailing, And albeit it is slower, it's not as fast as you guys normally do, because you guys can traverse pretty much the whole Etheria, all of the wild space areas surrounding, in about a day at most. So it would take you guys normally about 45 to an hour to get back. And at this rate, you'll probably take like 2 to 3. But your boat immediately goes slower and slower. Which, Edward, you would know when that happens, something big is in the distance. Or close enough by to stop your hyper traveling speed. And as Cordell is looking around and the boat slows down, Cordell, the first thing you notice is a smaller spider crawl up the side of the boat. You probably see Jerry hit it with a hammer. And by that time, you look around and you see below you, there is a couple of larger spiders flying towards you. These ones are different color. They're like a translucent blue. And as you look at them, they flicker out of existence and then appear closer to the boat. In that moment, I want everyone else to make a perception check.
How far away are we from Spelljammer Hall? Nat 20.
At this point, you're about 30 to an hour away, traveling at the speed that you were.
I say I get on this. Do I know at this point there's spiders coming?
You're gonna find out here in a second.
Well, because I was going to send a distress call.
Okay.
I will send it to Valuna saying we are being attacked by spiders. These are our coordinates. Get over here ASAP.
Okay. So Cordell alerts about the spiders. And as that happens, we still need Garrett and Baron.
Okay, so I roll a perception.
Oh no, not Baron. Garrett and Cordell. Cordell already rolled his, so just Garrett.
All right. I'm gonna knack.
Okay. So
That's 20.
Garrett, Edward, and Grapeshot notice something that they didn't see before in the distance. All of a sudden flickers into existence. And it is a larger asteroid, approximately 2 to 3 times larger than your ship. And it is drifting towards you guys with intent.
It's a spider hive. Oh, shit.
And as you guys see the asteroid floating towards you. I thought I did all the pictures. What the heck, Rooney? Asteroid. Yep. Here we go. Create map. As you all see this massive asteroid drifting towards you, it has these large holes in it. And you're looking a little bit more closely. Oh, where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is. As you're looking more closely, these large spiders, probably about anywhere from 5 to 10 feet in diameter, start crawling out of the holes. And they jump off the asteroid and start drifting towards you. Some of them are blue and translucent in color, and most of them are black. That's where we're going to roll initiative, as some of the spiders are relatively close to your ship.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
I tell the crew that I used the sending stone and called for Valuna to get her ass over here to help with this, cause we always use extra firepower. Can never have enough guns.
So we can have everyone else put their tokens on the map. and we can do this is ship combat and also your normal step combat at the same time, kind of like we've been doing. So I'll let you guys move your tokens where you would like on there. I just kind of putting you where I think that you guys would be.
Did you open the map for that yet?
Yeah, it's the same one.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I'm just kind of putting you guys where I think you'd believe. And then Baron. And I gotta throw all the spiders up on the map.
What are spiders?
There is a lot of spiders. A lot of spiders.
Well, hopefully they're not too tanky.
I don't think I think they'll be easy to kill. I think it's going to be numbers.
Yeah.
But I feel there's going to be a queen, and that's going to be the bitch.
Well, yeah, unless she's a half human, half spider queen, in which case I will seduce her.
Seduce. Suck. Sorry, I'm putting all of the friggin' spiders up on this guy. Some of them are on your map. Some of them are also still flying towards you. Just as a heads up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and unmask all of them now on the combat tracker so y'all can see on the two maps. There's approximately, from what you can tell, about 11 different spiders all coming to you. Some of them faster than others, some of them slower. And at the top of initiative, we're going to have Garrett kick us off. Garrett, you can A, command the crew and yourself to do something as your action, if you wanted to use a ship's action, or you could use your own.
Okay, right now, first I gotta see, like, where am I at on this ship?
I put you next to the mast.
Okay. And is that, like, phase spider free, the blue spider on our ship right now?
Yeah, it's climbing over the edge, just like...
Great.
Alright,
Yes.
Stuff right now, I'm trying to remember what the ship's actions were. I know it had, like, a ballista and another type of gun.
I can open that up for you, too, if you guys need.
Yes, please.
I don't know.
Oh,
How
Get some better battle music.
Yeah, I was putting some on before I had to add them all in here. So you guys should be able to see all of the galleons' actions on there. And so you guys remember the you have the weapons, the scout. If you use that, it stacks criticals like you had before. So if you succeed on like 3 scouts and then shoot, it'll do 8 times damage.
Yes.
That kind of stuff. So you can plan accordingly on your turn, but it does take, in place of your action, you would use the ship's action.
Holy fuck. I am down
So.
here.
Garrett, as I
Alright,
will change the music.
Alright, so how tall was the mast again? You know, nest where
like
Cordell is?
30 feet.
I think right now the best action, since we have no idea what's out there, I'm gonna actually use my action to scout.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check. And I have to pull up this encounter's DC.
I'm gonna knack.
Okay. Are you doing this on a spider, a phase spider, or just this whole like asteroid?
I guess we could kind of see the spiders. I want to see more about the asteroid. It's a wild card.
So are you doing it on the asteroid, or are you doing it on any of the spiders?
I'll go with the asteroid.
Okay. That is with a knack a failure, unfortunately. So you do get the knack back.
Far away.
Something for my.
Lewis, closer to the mic.
Oh, sorry.
So for my bonus, I think I'm just gonna use my cloak with the bat. I'm just gonna like whoosh myself
Okay.
over to where Cordell is, and I'm gonna use my bonus to hide to get a advantage point in case I need to start swatting down some spiders that are on our ship right now, and end my turn.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check. Giant Spider 3. 15. 20. He's going to dash to be about there. 8. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Dashing. Grape Shot. Grape Shot put himself in the cannon room.
Yep. Since I am down there, just lost the. There we go. I think I'm going to shoot a ballista bolt at. Let's see. Let's go Phase Spider 1 out on the big sea battle map.
Okay. So using the Mangonel? Or the Ballista?
Let's do the Mangonel.
Alrighty. You said on Phase Spider 1?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll the d20 and add 5. 22, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll some Mangonel damage. Wow. With one heavy shot, you almost blow it into pieces. It's still like hanging on, just twitching and steadily floating in your direction. But it is nearly dead.
Instead of reloading, I'm just gonna go to the next cannon. So I'm just gonna go like down,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Phase Spider 1 that has been blasted to bits is going to enter onto your battle map. And keep moving. 10, that's 15, 20, 25, 30. To put it almost in range of you guys. And it does not have the reach. So it is going to use its bonus action to disappear. And that will be its turn. Cordell.
Right. I'm assuming you can hear me.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack Space Spider number 3 with my laser rifle. First shot.
That is indeed a hit.
I'll take that.
20 damage. It is bleeding after the first shot.
Second shot.
I'll be right back. I gotta go take care of something.
Okay.
Right.
And that is one dead phase spider. With the,
All right.
with the
Got
second shot.
One more shot left. I'm going to turn around and shoot at Giant Spitter number 1.
Okay. That indeed hits as well. 19.
Okay. Damage.
And it is bloody after the first shot. Near dead, too. You, like, shot off a couple of the legs in one shot.
Nice. All right. I got to protect my buddy there, Garrett, so I'm going to stay right where I'm at.
Alrighty. We'll cut to spider number 2, who is still flying in the astral sea. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60 with the dash. There we go. Spider 4. 10, 20, 30. Cut over to your other map. Gonna dash. That's 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Just dash up to Baron.
No,
Oh. Weapon?
I was talking to Stan.
Oh, okay. Phase Spider Dose. He is going to also move in that direction. 10, 20, 30, dash. So he will just appear off of your boat. And then he is going to disappear as a bonus action. Baron. You have a big spider boy.
Okay. I will use Eldritch Blast on beside me.
Okay. Barely misses, unfortunately. That one hits. Five damages.
Back 10 feet.
Okay, back 10. 10.
And my last one, I'll hit Spider one.
Okay. Flick around. Natural 1, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm
Bonus.
just to give him the. Let him reroll that.
We'll give it to you. I did say you're 30 up in the air, and diagonal is kind of. We're counting it as the same, so.
Alright.
Another natural 1.
Yeah.
1 in 400 chance.
Okay. Bonus action. Cast Expeditious Retreat,
Okay.
quickening it.
I think Expeditious Retreat is already a bonus action.
Oh, never mind.
It is. It's a bonus action.
And I'll dash to the second floor.
Okay.
And that's it.
So as you kind of run away to Baron, you see that blue spider flicker just in front of you, like it was next to you. But you couldn't see it because of its current condition, and you just catch a glimmer of it as you run away, knowing that it was right there. So, is that your turn, Baron?
Yep, that's it.
Alrighty. Edward.
Think I'm gonna let all my crew do the fighting. I'm gonna focus on the ship. Somehow in it. Unless I have to go into combat.
You can command the crew to take one of the ship actions.
I can.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to. So we're between all of them. Hold on. Put us right there.
Okay. Move.
That's perfect. And then I then want Cordell to scout.
You can scout. So you're commanding the crew to scout.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll. We'll use your perception. You can go ahead and roll a perception check. And what are you scouting? Any of the spiders or the asteroid?
I want to do the asteroid.
Okay. go ahead and roll perception check. And I'm pretty sure with your rogue ability, yeah, the lowest you can roll is a 20 with your rogue ability. That is enough. The asteroid is, you see its weaknesses are the holes.
Good. Alright, so I'm going to just tell my crew that I'm going to try to get us in good position this asteroid. And if we keep scouting it, we all know what that type of damage it is.
And also with that roll, you sense that more spiders could potentially come from inside as you see some of them starting to move in that direction.
Okay. Alright. Well, that will, I think, be my turn.
Okay.
Oh, well, actually, one more thing. This is to Garrett. Can you use your... I always forget what this thing is called. Whatever the thing is called, and link us up to the captain of the squid ship?
Oh, you mean Psychic Whispers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if something starts to happen to him, I want to know.
Well, if Psychic Whispers is a free action.
Yes.
There
I
you go.
want Baron, because Baron can do any of the moving. And then, I want him to know, I want him to stay close to us.
Will you allow me to do it right now?
We'll say it has to be on your turn. It's free action, but still on your turn.
That's fine.
It's not an instant.
The sorcery.
So, is that your turn there, Kenway?
That's my turn, yes.
Alrighty, we'll cut down to giant spider number 5. 5, 10, 15, that's 30. 35 is going to dash. Appear off of the ship here. It's 40, 45, 50, 55, and he's coming for the goon. Put the goon there. And that'll be his turn. Goon! Edgewood Goonway. You're surrounded by like 4 spiders.
Yeah, I gotta get out of there.
So your profile picture different.
I accidentally fucked it up, and it was like laggy, and I accidentally clicked too fast, and I put something on there that wasn't supposed to be there, and then I panicked and I couldn't find my old one, so
Okay.
I threw one in there for me. By the way, speaking of that, the picture thing, I made one on like an AI picture maker thing. How do I use that? I don't know how to pull that up.
I can show you. You have to put it in your portraits folder on Fantasy Ground, and then
I did.
I
did, and I still can't see it.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's in the portraits thing because I looked it up too.
You probably have to refresh it on this select portrait page.
Maybe. Well, anyways, well, I could try and kill one of these spiders and then get the fudge out of there.
That is up to you. One of them looks like it is on death's door.
Yeah, I think I might, because I'm not the hardest hitter in the group, so I think I'll finish giant spider number 1.
Okay. You crack back with your blunderbuss, and with a cracking thunder of the blunderbuss, you blow the spider away.
Excellent.
See the blood just drift into space.
Alrighty. And then on that note, I think I'm gonna move that we're gonna do. So 1, 2. How many is it? That's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Spider 5 is going to make an opportunity attack at you as you run by.
Yeah, because I gotta get out of there.
That is a 13 to hit, misses.
Woo! Excellent. Now I'm over here by my buddy Garrett.
He's up in the crow's nest.
Oh shit! I'm gonna use. Wait, where's Baron at?
He's downstairs.
He's down.
He's on the stairs there.
Oh, because I still have my I still have Expeditious Retreat.
You could certainly do that if you want.
That's an extra 30, right?
Yep.
All right. What's Grape Shot doing down there?
Grape Shot's firing the cannons, I believe.
Oh.
Yes, I am.
Okay. And that's the floor right below us, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Baron's already making his way down there, so yeah, I'll do that. So 1, 2, and then it would be which side would it be on? That side. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. Right about there. Why not?
Boom. Run away from the spider. The spiders are like, you just hear them just like,
Yeah,
and in
fuck
spider they mean they're saying, where the fuck did he go?
I fucking zipped right on out of there.
They just they feel wind and see dust behind where you were standing.
Exactly.
So is that your turn, Edgewood?
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Spider 7. Spider number 7. Now serving spider number 7. Spider number 7 is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And dash 5, 10, 15, 20. And he is going to run up the pole 10. So he is coming towards you guys up in the mast. Spider number 6 is a billion miles away. He's going to dash out there. Squid Ship. I'm going to roll for him to see if he... Because he doesn't know what the plan is. So he's either thinking of fleeing for the moment or following you guys. He's going to follow you guys. He trusts you guys. And his ship can only move 3. So that will be him.
I'm really hoping Paluna is on her fucking way.
Oh, it'll take at least 10 to 20 minutes for her to get there.
Yeah,
That's only 100 rounds of combat.
only 100 rounds of combat.
We got this, Captain. We got this.
It is the asteroid's turn to move.
Oh, you don't want to see Paluna just ram an asteroid?
Yeah. The asteroid's going to move here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'll be the asteroid's turn. Garrett. Put the pressure on him.
Okay, so first off, heard the captain's orders or request to try second whisper. How far away are we from
10,
From,
20,
the
30,
spaceship.
40, 50. You are about... I mean, you're talking... minimum 100, 120. Because their ship doesn't move as fast as yours, so it couldn't catch up to you guys.
Okay. But I think 120 should be less than a mile, right?
Yes, that's way less than a mile.
Yeah, we're fine.
120 feet. Mile is, what, 5,000 something feet?
Okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
So I'm gonna use the Psychic Whispers as my free action because it is a free action. I'll link my I guess I'm always linked to it, so it'll be with the captain, Kenway. We'll do it with Syken. You know what? I'll link Great Shots as he's manning the cannons. And I guess either Edgeward or Baron, whoever wants to, or
Baron.
go
It
for
needs to be Baron.
All right, Baron it is.
Because Baron can do the teleporting if we need to get them off that ship.
That's a
So
good
I want
point, yeah.
Baron to hear it.
Which you can... I think as soon as you link up Zyken to the link, you can hear him. He's like... Yarr, what the fuck are these spiders doing? I don't like the spiders. He's like, oh, what are the other guys doing? Are they running or what, are they going towards that thing? Are they crazy? He's confused. He also sounds like he's shitting himself. He's just like panicking.
Hi, Captain.
Captain Syken is linked to us.
Alright. I tell him
really-
he needs to stay with us. To follow our lead.
Yeah, you all are crazy. I told us, why are we chasing the spiders?
Great
Oh.
shot. How are you holding up?
What was that? I'm sorry, I was breaking up a little bit.
Can you hear me?
You can hear you now.
Perfect. So I linked it with the Psychic Whispers. So now you can telepathically talk to myself. At this time, the Captain Syken, Edward Kenway, and Baron. And it's a free action.
Okay.
We have it for 6 hours. So I'm planning to do. I'm basically I'm gonna see if I can scout the asteroid now we get close to us,
Okay.
and hopefully that'll allow Grave Shot to give it a huge blast or something.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Like Cordell, you got this. Take care of the spoons around us. I'll focus on the asteroid.
Okay.
Get a map again.
Okay. You
No.
look into the asteroid down some of the deeper holes, and you notice that you can see into it, and then it goes pitch black. And then from the darkness, you see more spiders starting to come. It seems like the asteroid is continually pumping out spiders. And the only way to stop it might be to go inside. And that
Gotta
is a
load that
success.
shit up.
That is a success, so you will have quad damage on the asteroid.
Nice. So question: how do I see the hole being big enough for our ship to fit through it?
The ship, no. It's the holes, most of them are big enough for a couple spiders to come out, not your 60 to 70 foot tall boat.
What about the squid ship?
The squid ship is enough to go inside.
Always remember, if there's a hole, we can make it fit.
But I will say you can't see it. Like, it's weird. You can see into the hole, and then at some point it's like a wall of darkness where you can't see any further into it. So you don't know if it goes deeper or if it drops or goes up. You don't know the orientation on the inside because it's almost like it's filled with some sort of magical darkness to some degree.
This thing.
So,
Okay, I just got up here looking at my inventory, but I could do that in about the round. So my bonus action. Do bonus action.
boner action.
Bonus action. Alright, I guess, no, I guess I can really do that now. Nope, I didn't mean to click on that. Alright, I think I'm just gonna use my bonus and hide again, make sure I'm hidden so fighters won't get me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Okay. You feel sufficiently hidden up there with Cordell. Cordell, there he goes, hiding behind you again.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a spider.
So, Gary, is that your turn?
Oh, yeah, spider. Hush your
Yeah, that'll be my turn. Yeah.
All right. Spider number 3 And then go 10, 20, 30, 40. And he's dashing. And you see him jump onto the boat next door. But he dashed, so he can't really attack anyone currently. Spider number 8. I think he's going to come towards you guys. That's 10, 20, 30, and dash. Grape shot. I picked that up on accident.
Do we know that we have to go into the asteroid?
I'd say Garrett was able to presume that the spiders are going to continually pour out unless whatever's on the inside is sort of stopped.
Yeah, we gotta take it down from the inside. Or shoot at least inside of it.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to use my action to dash.
Oh no. Freudian slip.
Yeah.
5, 15, 20. Action. Let's see. Bonus action. I do have a bonus action. Action. I'm going to use a bonus action for lightning arrow.
Ooh.
And I am concentrating on that.
Okay. I like it.
Lightning arrow. So the next time I make a ranged weapon attack, I'll be able to use this as the effect.
Sweet, sweet. I like it.
That'll be my turn.
We'll cut back to face spider number 1. You're just going to see before you, Cordell, a blue spider appear. As it seemingly, through the ethereal, climbed up to your location. And it is going to make a bite attack at you because it doesn't know Garrett is behind you. That is a 19 to hit, which misses. That will be Le Spider's turn. Cordell.
All right, I'm going to return the favor. I'm going to take at least one shot against said phase spider. Using the orange dice.
Even your dice roll is lagging, bro.
That hit.
Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
That will take care of a phase spider. He
Nice.
phased out of existence as you blew him away.
What about giant spider number 7? Is that where I can see it?
Yeah, he's about 20 feet below you. He's climbing up the mast currently.
Oh yeah, fuck him up.
Yeah, we're gonna take my remaining 2 shots at him.
You point here, hit your gun down the mast, and
Oh yeah.
31 hits indeed. 22, he's nearly dead. Off the first shot, he's barely hanging on. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, there goes Brett.
No.
Brett's lagging
What is
out.
it?
What is it? Tell me the number.
It's dying, bro.
Brett, no. Robo Brett.
Okay.
Stop downloading. Stop.
That's funny.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Brett's dying. It must have appeared. I can't see it. Oh, there it goes. He got a 20. He got a 21 damage. There goes the spider.
Depleted hit points by 20. Good lord.
He had only had
He
one left.
exploded. He exploded, dude.
As Cordell takes out the second spider. Cordell, are you alive?
in spirit.
Is that your turn, Cordell?
That is my turn.
Okay.
If y'all can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you now. You just went MIA for 3 seconds.
Yeah, there was a black hole that passed by as you were shooting at that spider. It started to suck you in. We lost you for a minute.
Spider number 2 is gonna head towards the squid.
No.
4 is going to try to climb. Oh, it's gonna run over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and dash up towards Grape Shot. That'll be its turn. Face Spider 2. Okay, we'll put that there. Phase Spider 2 is staying in the Ethereal. Baron.
Okay. I will go up. And then I will cast Last Eldritch. Targeting 4.
Ugh.
That is a hit. 22 hits.
Pushing it 10 feet from me.
Kill it.
Pushing it 10 feet. It starts floating off the edge of the ship.
I will attack it one more time.
I think you got 3 blasts.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably dead though if he hits. That is just hitting. Oh, especially with rolls like that. Oh, it's barely alive.
Oh. Damn.
Do it.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh my god.
With max damage 20 on the spider. You're like, I got this. I see the weak spot, and you sling it and just explode the spider 30 feet off the ship. It kind of like scatters into space, and you see the guts just drift away. That was arguably one of the beefier ones.
What?
Was. 5 looks like it's the biggest one.
5?
Yeah.
Well then, let's 5 it away.
Coming up.
All right.
I will quicken spell.
Gosh, 5 rolled like a frickin' monster for its health. Oh my goodness.
That's
Giant Spider 5 is the true boss of this
he's
encounter.
the raid boss.
yeah. We're gonna do it. We're gonna quicken spell fireball. Just
Okay. Is it getting hot in here? This will damage the boat unless you hover it. Well, I mean, it'll still hit the sails, so it'll damage the boat some too. The boat auto fails the deck save.
Giant Spider 5 failed.
He about to get burned. So the
Oh, yeah.
ship takes 26 damage.
that's
And
not bad.
Kenway takes...
Oh yeah, you hurt the captain. Man.
Kenway
It's kinda
takes
messed up.
6.
Messed up.
Five looks like he's barely hurt.
5 is bleeding. 8 is barely clinging on to life. You see, you kind of like, with the explosion, it squished him to the deck a little bit, and he's slowly getting back up.
Okay, well then. I will, with the shard, I will do the disadvantage dex save on 5.
Okay.
And then move down, and I'll do it.
Alrighty. Captain Corporal Admiral Kenway the Third. Captain Kenway.
Alright, my mic was muted. I thought it was not. I want to scout that asteroid.
Okay.
So
Go
I
ahead.
got
I mean, you automatically succeed, but go ahead and roll the perception check too, because there is a degree of success, a variance of success. So with this one, you notice that there is one tunnel that has more spiders coming out of it, and if you fire the cannon in there, it seems like it'll take out those to clear a path for you. And it is now 8 times damage.
I tell
We'll go
Garen,
grab it.
we always can make a bigger hole. So,
Fair enough.
my idea, I'm just telling my crew really quick, let's try to get our damage multiplier up a bit. Let's do 1 big damage, and then we'll go in. So we need to stay away from this asteroid, so we are going to move... how far can I move?
The galleon can now move... because it's 10. You can move 6 squares. Actually, it's 6.5 technically, so we'll say 7.
If we move through Giant Spider 2, can that be considered ramming it since it's literally just a spider?
There is crashing, yes. So you can
Balloon
crash
ship.
through. No, yours does it too. If you want to fly through it, their crashing is just a rule for ship combat. She has a battering ram, so her crashing does more.
No. Yeah, but Giant Spider 2 is not going to survive if we just... It's basically going to be roadkill.
You can certainly do that if you want.
Alright, fucking let's ram them.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a d20, and you add your proficiency bonus. Your proficiency bonus at your level is 4. A natural 20. So
I like the noises.
go ahead and roll 8d10. And that is with the crit. So 4d10 normal to 8d10. And luckily for you, this is bludgeoning damage and not slashing. 38 on Spider 2.
And he just explodes.
Yeah.
with your neck.
You pull an A-train, and you just explode right through Spider 2, and your ship will take partial damage. 10 damage to the galleon, which means you take 2 Kenway. As you just run right over the spider, blow it into bits. You see some legs fly off into space.
Just for the giggles, can I half that 2 damage?
Yeah, you can. It was an attack roll on you. Shiggles. You did move like light speed away from the asteroid.
Yes. What my idea is, I want to try to stay away from that asteroid and keep jumping around. We keep scouting it, so we get some extreme fucking damage. I want to make a new record tonight. We did like 12 or 1600 the last time. I want to top that.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Now your turn. Spider 5 on the ship.
I feel like if we do blow up the asteroid though, but not in the proper way, a bunch of spiders are gonna pop out and still come in.
That's kind of my idea. I just want to blow the fuck up. I think it'd be hilarious. Like we just saw, like perfectly lit up like a nuclear bomb.
This spider is gonna run up and try to bite Baron with a 2 misses.
And he's gonna fucking miss because he's stupid.
Yeah, Gunway.
I'm coming upstairs.
Okay.
Move right about here. So I guess I'd be underneath where Spider 5 is. And I'm gonna take a shot at Spider 5.
Roger Dodger.
Please hit. Please. Oh,
27
yeah,
indeed does land on the spider.
oh, fuck this spider, dude.
As you say, oh no! He's got. Is this one spider? This is spider number 5. Spider 5, I said, is a beefy one. He's barely hanging on.
That's bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna move. Let's see. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move over. Yeah. For my expeditious retreat, my bonus action.
Take the
And then
opportunity attack from the spider.
What? I thought he was above me.
Oh no, my bad. You were below him on the map, technically. That's why I
Yeah.
was a little confused. He is on the same plane as you, if you would like
Yeah.
to move back. You were within 5 feet of him. He didn't climb the mast. He was attacking
Oh.
Baron.
Oh, Baron. Oh, well, in that case, I thought he was.
Not Barrett,
forgot.
sorry.
Not Garrett. Not Garrett.
Not
Yeah,
Barrett.
That's my bad. Yeah, no, I'll stay put right next to him. That's
Alrighty.
fine.
Is that your turn then, Edgewood?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Giant Spidey number 6. He's a move.
I'm
20,
next.
30. 60. Okay. That will be spider number 6. We'll cut to the squid ship. The squid ship is confused. Is going to try to move 5, 10, 3. They can move 3. And you're going to see some combat happening on the ship. And I think, what is her modifier? I'm pulling up her stat block real quick. It is piercing damage. 14. Does a 14 hit Lace Spider? It just hits Lace Spider. Damage to Spider 3. You'll probably hear over the intercom Discord that you guys have. Yar, we gotta get the spider off of our boat. He's fucking us up. That will be their turn. As the asteroid's gonna move. The asteroid's gonna move right about there. And the asteroid is going to... I think it's going to run over its own spider. So the spider... Oh no, the spider's on the boat. So the spider... It is going to move into the ship. And you're going to see the asteroid consume the ship. So the ship is inside of one of the holes currently.
Oh no. Just showing it. Okay, so we might want to do our damage now.
Garrett, you just watch this asteroid suck up this ship.
Alright, so what are we doing? Should we fire? Should we fire now? I'm talking through psychic whispers, or should we hold off?
Fire, because we make it more strong, we might kill them as well.
There's no spiders in this corridor we're getting put into, but it's starting to get dark. Arr! As you guys hear.
Alright, it's like, alright, cast the psychic, man. Get ready to potentially thrust back. Like whatever speed you can max speed out of them. We're about to create an opening for you.
We're gonna try as fast as we can.
Alright, so I'm gonna see what we're using. I guess we'll use the one with the best range that we know could probably fit into that hole.
The mangonel and the catapult will both fit. The ballista. The hole's big enough for both of them.
I guess I'll do the ballista.
The ballista? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll the ballista attack then.
I assume there's no like advantage ring. It's just
Straight roll. D20 add 6.
Nice.
Okay. You see the ballista, and it goes right down one of the chambers. Go ahead and roll. It's 3d10 times 8, 24d10 damage.
24.
Damage.
It's an 8-time critical, essentially.
If they didn't get sucked up, I would have just said, let's just keep circling around. Just see how much damage we could do to it.
Okay. You shoot the ballista. It sinks straight into one of the larger tunnels, and you just hear it rip through a ton of spiders on the inside. It kind of clears a path for you guys if you wanted to venture inside. It hits the back of the wall, and you hear a loud thud. But the asteroid still seems to be intact. The asteroid doesn't seem to take ship damage. But you did seemingly kill a number of spiders on the inside.
You probably pissed off Mom. Because we just shot it down and made a hole, can our ship fit through the hole now?
The hole, no. I mean, you fired a ballista down one of the open ones, like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. But you just happened to hit a ton of spiders in that hallway.
Alright. My recommendation, we get close to the asteroid. And I say, I know you should never split in D&D, but I say half the crew goes in, the other half stays on the ship. So we can make sure our ship doesn't get overrun by spiders, because I don't trust Jerry.
Joey!
After everything Jerry has not done for us, and you got the nerve to say you don't trust him.
Not with this one, like, come on.
Poor Jerry.
Joey is not trusted.
Okay, Jerry,
So, but that's just my opinion on, if everyone likes that idea, then I'll move the ship to the asteroid or on my next turn.
All right.
So, Garrett, anything for your movement or bonus action then?
I'll be acting psychic whispers, chat, and with the overall party. I'm like, alright, so if we do want to split, who goes in and who stays?
I have to stay.
I'll go in.
Yeah, I'll go too. I'm used to dying, so.
Oh my god.
So then it would just leave Grape Shop, Baron, and myself on the ship.
Yeah. Well, between me and Edgeworth, we should be able to kill pretty
Oh,
much
yeah.
everything in there.
We'll handle it. I'm actually, as soon as I get in there, I'm summoning the Eldritch Cannon flamethrower
There you
mode.
go.
'Cause, nothing better than to burn these motherfuckers.
Do you guys need Grape Shot with you, or do you need them on the ship?
Well, I am good either way. You are welcome to join us if you want to, but if you think that
I
you would
need
be
at least
better
one
served
person
on
to
the
stay
ship.
with me on this ship because I'm helming it. I want at least one person to stay with me.
Oh, who's all going? It's gonna be
it'd be me and Edgeworth, as far as I know. I don't know about Baron and Garrett.
Right now, I'd say I think it's smart for me to go because I have the Psychic Whispers link to the captain.
Yeah.
So I can
And
relay
that's true.
information.
okay.
That's true. And on top of that, if I leave the ship, you don't have anybody to hide behind.
I'll stay on the ship.
Alright. Fire the cannons.
Okay. So, Garrett, anything for your movement or bonus action? And then we'll continue on.
I guess right now there's a Arizona. So I guess first off we'll so work.
Move closer to the mic, Lewis.
It's literally right to my fucking mouth.
It's weird. It's just like sometimes it cuts in, and sometimes it's like so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I really don't know.
It's better now.
Well, right now I'm a lot closer to
The PC and can I move like, as close as possible.
Okay.
So right now, can I? Is it useful for me to like won't work if I'm gonna be attacking well, I'll use it right now. I think I'm gonna use my I should do that. I'll just use my other bonus action to do a psionic recovery.
Okay.
Get a and get one of my psionic powers right back.
Okay.
I feel like we're gonna need it. And I guess I'll move closer to Cordell and be ready
To go in.
Actually, I have my movement. Like I use my cloak of the bat, so I can fly up and out of these spiders' range.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna be like 30 feet from Cordell is, and I'll be like, alright, Cordell, I'm ready to move when you're ever going in.
Alright.
And that'll be the end of my
Garrett
turn.
a thumbs up.
Okay. Giant Spider 3 rolled to attack Tenebra, and with a natural 1, misses. So you probably see Tenebra holding her big like spear up, pushing the spider back as it can't get to her. That will be that spider's turn. Spider 8 is on your ship. I can't get that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and we'll dash over to either Grape Shot. Grape Shot. Grape It Shot.
I think it's the storm we have
Not
going
bad.
on up here. I don't know if y'all are getting it.
Mm-mm.
No, I had my
no.
thing on mute. I'm gonna take out my scimitar.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack twice.
First one hits. Dead spider.
Oh, man,
Um,
on the map.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is spider number 5 up or level with me?
It is level with you guys currently.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Is the spider dead?
Which one? 8?
Yeah.
8 is dead, yes.
He just took slashing damage.
Oh, that's right. So Grape Shot, as you go to cut into it, the slashing damage, it seems to be immune.
No.
Oh no.
Okay. I have another plan then.
Okay.
So that spider that I would have killed is still alive?
Yes, technically. It has 1 hit point.
Okay. You know what I'll do then? Is I will...
We'll say this can be this part of the same attack if you wanted to punch it.
Let's do that.
So as you swing, you're like, oh, it's immune to slashing, and then you just punch it with the hilt, and then the spider collapses.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
1 damage in a
And
dream.
I think I will stay put here actually, and I think that'll be my turn.
You still do have your second attack if you would like to pull back out your range again.
Let me. Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't. Well, if I attack with range, and that's where the lightning arrow comes in, but it also affects people around.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna hold off on that.
Okay.
Actually, let's see. Yeah, I can't do much else from that. I'll just end my turn there.
Okay. Cordell.
Ready. Hello, spider number 5. First shot with a laser rifle. At 20. I'll take it.
That hits, though. That will do that, number 5. You can see 6 and 3, and I think, what's the range on your laser rifle?
It's a pretty good distance. Plus, I got sharpshooter. So
Yeah, they are within
that'll-
range for your sharpshooter,
yeah.
for sure.
range of 300.
300. Yeah, they are,
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about 100, maybe.
Let's see, where are they at?
On the outside of the... Well, 3 is on the inside of the asteroid. 6 would be the only one you could see.
Oh, that's because I closed that map. I'm in the tip map.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah. 3, 6.
Spider 5. That's a dead spider.
That's because I'm not on this map. I'm on the ship map.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. He's about 95 feet away from you.
Alright. It's not letting me target him because I'm not on the same map. Anyway, I'm just going to roll the dice.
Natural 20.
There we go.
Just hold shift and roll the damage. I'm pretty sure he's going to get obliterated, but...
Yeah. Or is it spider number... what was that?
6.
Spider number 3 I just...
6.
Spider number 6 is the one that I just shot. Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Feet.
Now you die.
Jeez. So that is 24 damage. The spider is still barely alive.
Alright. Alright. Third attack.
Hits. 31 does hit indeed. Oh, that's...
That should work.
Yeah, that definitely does it. Oh, you got the extra D8 from the piercer feat. So it should have been
but it
8D8. So this total... yeah, he's definitely DED.
Alright. And then... that's my turn for the moment. Until we're ready to go to the asteroid.
Alrighty. Forgot about this guy. Peekaboo. And he is going to take a bite attack at Cordell as he pops back in from the ethereal sea. And 17 misses. That'll be his turn. Baron. One last blue spider to rule them all.
Do him up. Do him up.
Eldritch Blast.
He hits. 3 damages. Push back 10 feet. $23 indeed hits as well. 10 total damage, another 10 feet. 24 hits as well. 3 more damage, another 10 feet. It's like a flying spider. It kind of just flies right next to right next to Garrett for a second. Just
Okay. I will. What level is Kenway on?
Kenway is 1 above you guys.
I'm in my corner.
Alright, then I'll go towards him.
Okay.
I will use 7 sorcerer points to get my 5th level. And that's it.
Okay. Kenway.
Alright, you ladies ready?
Let's do it.
Alright, I will scout the asteroid first.
Okay. That is the lowest number you can roll for that, technically.
Do I see any other weak spots in that hole we just...
The one that you shot down, it looks clear for the moment.
So what we're going to do is... Hold on. Put us about...
You got 7 squares, so 1, 2,
Right here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There. Alright, next to that guy.
Yeah.
Cool, alright!
You guys are
Gentlemen.
next to the asteroid.
Good luck. And may the force be with you.
So, as you guys look into this massive hole of this asteroid, by the way, it seems to go on for about maybe 10 feet, and then it gets pitch black to the point you can't see, even if you have dark vision.
I have goggles of night. Will that allow someone to see?
They just give you dark vision, so unfortunately, no.
I tried.
Seems to be magical darkness.
Magical darkness.
You know, I would say you would never think something like that would exist, but we're playing D&D.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, it'd be-
anything's possible.
Nice. Somebody had dispel magic.
Oh, I do.
I don't.
It's not my turn. Oh, wait, it's about to be my turn. Hey, it's about to be my turn.
Is that your turn, Kenway?
Yes.
Edgeworth.
Okay, well, I mean, the range is 120 feet, so...
You're about 20 feet away from the effect.
Yeah, okay, how do I do this? Yeah, I'm gonna cast, Dispel Magic on the Magic Darkness.
Okay. So you are going to roll a d20. You're
Uh-huh.
going to add your... it's your spellcasting modifier, which yours is intelligence. So
Right.
d20 plus 4.
A D20 plus 4, so...
The DC is set based off of this caster's ability. And it is also not the spell darkness, you're going to find out.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Go.
So, alright, so...
go ahead and roll a d20 and add 4 for me.
Is it the plus 2s and stuff on the side? How does it work again? Wait, how does this work?
We'll just add 4 to the whatever you roll.
Oh, okay. Say less. Oh,
So,
shit.
9.
Shit. I'm gonna have a bad rolls, man.
Cast Dispel Magic. It does expend the slot.
Yeah.
As you cast the spell, it tries to grab onto the darkness, and then you see it flick off and disappear.
Cool.
It seems to be a little more challenging to dispel. It doesn't seem like your standard low-level darkness spell.
Interesting.
It might even be something inherent to this asteroid. or whatever
Very-
creature has set it here.
Very interesting. Well, that's all I got.
Would you like to move? You can enter the hallway if you would like with your movement. We'll say from this current spot. We'll just say
Okay.
in these lines.
Sure.
This would enter in, and you need to go about 10 feet back before you are met with. Oh, jeez. I'll just do like this. Before you are met with that magical darkness. Kind of like this.
What if that magical darkness is, in fact, it's not darkness, but it is a some type of portal that is allowing the spiders to travel freely?
Could be. Or it could be, if it's not a portal, then it could be an actual critter.
Oh yeah,
And
you're right. The asteroid itself could be a giant spider, but it's like that's like the shell of it or something. You know what? I'll live dangerously. I'll move to the edge of the darkness.
Okay. So 5, 10. That's 20. And you're standing right there, and it's almost like a wall. But you know it's darkness, and you can walk through it potentially.
Gotcha.
So you do have 10 more if you would like. But that's on you.
What do you think, Captain? You think I should enter said darkness?
Go for it.
All right, Captain says to do it. I'm stepping in.
Your
Okay.
Edgeworth Goonway.
I'm the edgiest goon you've ever met. I'm in the darkness.
Make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
No. Dexterity is not good. Not for me. Save. Dex. Oh wait, no, it's not that bad. Ooh,
At disadvantage, unfortunately. One more.
I have to roll another.
One more.
Oh, come on, get another 20.
Oh.
It's too good to be true.
As you step into the darkness, immediately you find that there is no floor beneath your feet.
Oh,
And you
shit.
you fall, and you're like, this is going to hurt when you land, and then you're caught in something.
It's a web.
Let me show you the area you're in.
Oh no. I'm stuck in a web, bro.
It is no longer magically dark down where you are.
Oh, that's relief. I can see all the spiders and horrible things.
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
That's good, I will. Abilities. Let's
so
go to skills. Perception. Perception. Oh.
In this space, you're like looking around. You're stuck in a spider web. And you look up on the ceiling.
Oh,
And that is what you see.
Oh.
Goonway, make sure
Ex-
get sucked dry.
Except it's approximately maybe 10 times larger than you.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
Anything else for your turn there, Goonway? You do have your action still.
Yeah, can I cry?
Yes, you can.
I still have my action.
And you are currently tangled in the web.
All right, I'm gonna use my action to create a flamethrower eldritch cannon. I guess with legs. Why not?
Okay. Let me grab your eldritch cannon. Eldritch cannon. I always run into this issue. I gotta redo the stats for it, but we'll just put it there for right next to you.
Okay. I don't remember what the stats are for it.
They're based off your
Yeah.
stiff.
Ability scores is 10.
But is there anything else for your turn? And we'll take a break here as I set this up, and you can sort of relay the horrors to them of what you've seen. Or you're not in the link, are you?
No.
No.
Ooh. Fun. So the rest of you just heard him scream as he seemingly the scream got distant and further down the hole.
Scream is definitely
The scream we heard is like that one scream we hear from every movie.
The ow! The Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like a Tom and Jerry scream.
I can see that one.
All right.
Like, ah!
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll go ahead and we'll take a quick break here, and then we will return with combat. This is breakage.
That's
All right.
Well,
break time.
well, that's
Goodbye,
it. You
break.
guys, yeah. You guys are just, you just hear me scream, and you're like, well, that's not good.
Well, there he's dead again. Time to start getting the diamonds out.
Don't forget to snatch my diamonds, guys. Oh boy, this thing is going to suck me dry, bro.
All right, I'll be right back.
With it all week.
You and John both. All right, I is back. Is everybody here?
I am.
See,
Yep.
Lewis. All right, Hunter and Brett, you're here, and Daniel. Gucci Gang, Daniel. He's in the little sorcerer's room. I'm gonna delete this Eldritch Cannon out of here real quick and then add this. Oh, snappy do. I'm just going to remake it real quick. I thought I made Goonway's cannon before, which is kind of weird.
I think you have.
It's just like it's weird. I can't find it.
Was it because it was the Force Ballista version?
I don't think so, because they're all on the same one. Lord. I mean, it would have had to be updated anyway, but...
True, it's been a while since I've used it.
Yeah, I mean, it updates with each of your levels, too, so... dexterity. Okay, that works. Plus to hit is your spellcasting modifier, which is 8 currently. And your intelligence modifier is 4. Alright. So I have added it to the combat tracker now that you have a cannon. Why did it not? What the heckaroony? Why did it add 1? Alright, whatever. It didn't pull any of the other stuff. Weird. Okay, I'm just gonna give you access to this one here, Gunway, so. Danny, you back yet?
That means I gotta figure this bad boy out.
You can use the stats on the bottom. Alright, I think it's the squid ships anyway, so I'll just roll for that real quick. And she has a plus a bajillion to hit. Just get a natural 20 for her, so...
Oh no.
No, this is for her attacking the dude. This is going to be a lot of damage. She's attacking the spider. Yeah,
never mind.
Tenebra's attacking. 19
I misheard.
damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
She got some 19 damage on Despida. That is a dead Spida 3. And you probably hear over the psychic whispers, "Yar, she did it! No, there's more spiders are coming!" That will be their turn. Garrett.
I gotta immediately see, go find, Edgeworth.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. As I'm still screaming for my life down there.
I have an idea here. Can I guess I can use my action. Can I try? Because I'm familiar with Edgeworth, and I know, he has his magic items with him and all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Can I action cast X magic?
It doesn't go through stone, so you know.
I mean, if I'm asked to move closer to do it, then I can do that. And that way, when I'm inside there, I can try to find Edgeworth's magic item / presence.
You wouldn't see the light through the magical darkness, if that's what you're asking.
Is that how detect magic works? By, light?
Yeah, they glow a faint light of what's magical.
Never mind then. Good idea. It was a good try. I still gotta try to...
Also, you heard him fall, so you assume he's deep and below into the asteroid. Not sure how deep, because all of a sudden it just kind of stopped. You could probably still hear him screaming down there. Ah! Just muffled. Muffled by distance.
Yeah, I don't know if, it's like whispers. Can I see that it's super dark?
I mean, yeah, you could definitely see it's magically dark, because it's like looking at a black wall, almost.
Yes, I'll be like, hey, with my psychic whispers, hey, Baron, is there a way to... so I can see down there?
Daniel's still MIA.
Okay, it's mute. Well, I guess the other thing I could do is for my bonus action, I can cast spell here. I can cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
Create a cool armor sword. Boom. So now I could use that to move about.
Okay.
Like, you're like, all right, I don't know if Baron has anything to help me, but I'm just gonna
Move in. My cloak with the bat I'm flying through.
Okay. And you are going to... As you continue flying, are you still flying? When you go into the darkness, Garrett?
Yeah.
So you immediately fly about 10 feet and then you hit a back wall. You still can't see, but you know you definitely hit a wall. Like...
Okay.
Alright, so I can, so unless I don't do anything else, I could use my action to dash and fly more.
You could.
Yes. Probably, do I see any, I guess no, it's a magical darkness, so there's no really semblance of light, so I'm just gonna probably use my action to dash, but it's really more just move carefully.
Okay.
Kind of pinpoint my way down. What a little I know, based on what you said, is that there's like some sort of
So
like hole to fall through.
you go down about 10 feet and all of a sudden you're out of the darkness and you appear in a large room.
Okay.
And as you look down, you see you're about 40 feet up from Kenway as you exit the darkness.
You mean Goonway?
Goonway. Goonway, the Edgeward. Freudian slips again. And give me a perception check.
I'm gonna re-roll that shit. Oh wait, so wait, did it just do it by myself?
It did.
It's pretty cool.
So it re-rolled, yeah, the lucky trait re-rolled the 1 for the 4. That is a success. This is what you see in the corner of the roof, right next to you, approximately 10 feet to your right.
Can it clearly see us?
Oh, it sees you 100%.
It's like, it's like
No.
20 eyes in there.
This time.
At least I have my sanctuary, and I guess I'm just gonna still fly. I'm not gonna touch the web. I'm just gonna continue floating,
And probably prepare my next move for the next turn.
Okay. Grape shot. You've lost 2 friends to the darkness.
And I'll be like, hey guys, big ass spider in there. Like,
Big ass spider. Yeah, I don't like spiders. So, Grape Shot, you hear there's a big ass spider in there, and there is currently no other spiders outside of the asteroid.
Not even this phase spider too.
Oh, there is that guy. Yes.
Okay, I think I'll go ahead and just take care of that guy. I'm going to shoot from my crossbow. 50. It's my range. 30. 5, 10, 20. Go. And this is where the lightning arrow comes in.
Oh, this guy DED.
Transform into a bolt of lightning. So make the attack as roll as normal, and then the target will take 48 lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna shoot.
That hits 100%.
Then. Really?
I think it also takes the arrow damage. Oh, it transforms into a bolt of lightning.
Correct, yeah.
Target takes. Go ahead and roll the damage, too. I don't like that. You get both.
And it's going to be 1d6
plus 7 piercing. Boom! You fire the arrow, streaks into a bolt of lightning. You see it ping into him, and the bolt of lightning keeps going. And that is a dead spider.
Then I want to say, I don't know if the lightning arrow just is like a one and done, so I'm just going to leave it at that for now.
It does say concentration. The next time... Yeah, I think it is a one and done ski.
Yeah. 5.
But it stays active for a minute. Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just gonna try to make my way over to darkness, but that'll be my turn.
Okay, we'll cut to Cordell.
Alrighty. Okay, so have I figured out that other than something bad happened to Edgeworth and Garrett, I'm assuming I was part of that Psychic Whispers with Garrett.
No, you weren't.
I was not. Okay. Alright. We will do this. I'll take out my Drift Globe. I will give it the light command.
Okay.
Just the light cantrip, and I will send it ahead of me, or yeah, just a little bit ahead of me, and I will make my way up to the darkness.
Okay. The Drift Globe's light does not seem to extinguish the magical darkness, or push it back.
Okay. I will recall the globe to me, and I will extinguish the globe and put it back in my pouch.
Okay.
So. All right. So, what would Schrodinger do if I were playing Schrodinger? All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my grappling hook and rope.
Okay.
Because I know that something happened to Garrett, and I know that something happened to Edgeworth. So I'm going to take the grappling hook, and I'm going to give it a good spin, and I'm just going to chunk it straight into the darkness.
Okay. You hear it, the rope kind of pulls and it falls and falls and falls, and the grappling hook is probably attached to 50 feet of rope. It would
100 feet of rope.
It's 100 feet of rope, yeah. So it would extend from your current position the 30 feet to the darkness and then fall 40 before getting stuck, and it kind of vibrates and shakes back up the rope.
Okay.
Not like a clank, like it hits the web, and it gets kind of trampolined a little bit.
Okay, so it's got kind of a trampoline effect to it.
Yep.
Can I gauge how far in the rope is?
It immediately it goes 5 feet into the darkness and falls 40 feet.
Okay. All right. So. All right. I'm going to try to retrieve the grappling hook and the rope.
Give me a it'd be a athletics check against the DC of the web that this spider has laid.
Okay.
That is, I think, just a success. Just barely a success. You pull it, and it's really challenging, but you yank it free and pull it up.
Okay.
So that takes your action to do the test with the drift globe and the grappling hook.
Fair enough. Okay. Okay, now assuming Cordell is right-handed, I will put my back against the wall so that my right hand would be, my right side would be facing the exit, and the left would be facing the darkness, my back against the wall, and I'm going to gingerly step up to the edge of the darkness.
Okay.
And I'm going to step into the darkness to see if this is just, see if I can get in there without falling or anything else, now that I know that I'm dealing with a spider. Because I'm assuming the spider web evidence is pretty obvious of what it is when I get the grappling hook pulled back.
Yes. You take the 30 feet to get out of the crow's nest and up next to the darkness, and you put your feet a couple inches into the darkness before you feel it give into the drop. So it's up to you if you would like to use your last little bit of movement to sink into the hole, essentially, or to remain where you are.
No, I am going to back out of the darkness and let that be my turn.
Okay. Baron. And hopefully Daniel's there. What would you like to do, sir?
I will use a 4th level. The bonus action gains 6 slots back.
Okay.
And stay on the ship, because that's what the captain wants.
Okay.
We'll do it.
So, I think it's time for a shift of music. As the two people currently inside of the spiderweb area, there is this massive spider that's approximately 5 times bigger than Goonway and about 10 times bigger than Garrett. It is going to make a multi-attack.
Oh, no.
One bite attack as it moves over on the other side of the hole is going to make a bite attack at Garrett, and it has to roll for Sanctuary first, right? Wisdom saving throw to see if it can hit you.
Sounds about right. I mean.
Yes, makes a wisdom save. So it will certainly do that. Wisdom save. That is a 14. Does that succeed?
I don't check the...
Against your spellcasting modifier. Your spellcasting DC.
I assume it's
Wisdom is your casting. It's 8 plus wisdom is 10 plus proficiency is 14. Meet it to beat it.
Yeah,
So
meet
it
it to beat
succeeds.
it, yeah.
So it is going to make a bite attack at you. As a 22 to hit.
Alright, so
Yeah, yeah. Usually it's gonna probably use my reaction to do uncanny.
Uncanny dodge.
these stamps.
Okay. Apply your uncanny, and I'll roll the damage.
Yep.
It's not that bad. You take 33 half to 16 mix of piercing and poison damage. As soon as it does that, it is going to flick its butt around and fire a bomb of web at Gunwei.
Woohoo!
Oh no.
With a natural 1, it misses. The spider's like... That will be its
In
turn.
its eyes.
Kenway.
It got in its eyes while it was.
I'm
All of them.
going to ask Garrett, because he is linked to me.
Mhm.
Do you need any support?
Yeah, Captain, I could use a lot of support here. You have, like,
I've been telling the
Alright,
captain that
I will tell Grape
What was
Shot and
good
Baron
stuff?
to go in. I will, actually, before I say that, do we see any spiders coming out?
Currently not outside of the ship, which is probably pretty worrisome.
Alright. I will tell Baron and, Grape Shot to go on in, and I will stay with the ship with, Jerry, everyone else, and we will fight off any spiders that come on the ship.
This also brings up a great point. I want someone to roll a d6. Okay. You have somewhere around that number of turns, plus a give or take a few, turns before the other ship is completely destroyed.
Alright, I changed my mind. Grape Shot, I want you to go in there, help them out. Baron, I want you to get them off that ship and teleport them onto ours. And then
Alright,
I'm
Captain.
gonna leave my helm, and I am going to tell Jerry to get ready to look for spiders.
Okay.
Gain the trust, Jerry.
So are you exiting the captain's quarters then, Genway?
I will exit the captain's quarters, but I'm not leaving the ship until I have to leave the ship.
Okay.
So I'll just go upstairs.
Or downstairs from you, technically.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
And can I see? Do I sense any spiders nearby?
Give me a perception check. You don't see any on the inside or the outside of the asteroid, but you can hear them skittering about in some of the other tunnels.
Alright. Alright, then I will just keep myself armed and ready to fight some spiders. And then that will be my turn. I tell Grape Shot to go on in the asteroid, help, and then I tell Baron to get those two out of there.
Okay. So we'll cut to Edgeworth, who is back down in Le Spider Chamber. You are currently restrained by the web here. You can still shoot. It's just a little bit harder to. Or you can attempt to break free as part of as your action. It's up to you. But you also do have your cannon, so you have your options.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and break free.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check. The DC, I will tell you ahead of time, is 19.
An athletics check. Oh, this is good. Athletics. Oh, I have no. Wait, what? I have no proficiency in athletics. Wow.
The nerd. The nerd with all the intelligence is not athletic.
Oh.
Oh!
Well, that's
Yeah,
not good.
you struggle to rip yourself off the web, and it's just too strong.
All right. Eldritch Cannon. Let's see, what's his distance for the flamethrower? 15 foot.
Is
Is that 15? Or is that...
Pulling
or
it up.
would he have to move? Well, I created him on the web. Is he stuck in the web as well?
you can put him where you want. I'm not gonna have you create him on the web. You can try to find like a gap or something to put him in.
Yeah, okay.
Put him
Well,
like
in
right
that
there.
Yeah, exactly. Something that's like not in...
Your
I
character
want
is
him-
smart enough you wouldn't put him in the web. He's like shit,
True.
shit, like can't move.
All right, so with that being said, can he move freely from the web then? Like he's not impeded in his movement?
We'll say it has to be half speed, but he can move.
So half speed will be what, 3?
It's essentially trying to be more careful. Yeah.
Or,
Well, the actually it already has a speed of 15. We'll say he can move the 3 squares.
All right. 1, 2, 3. So move him right next to Garrett. Right next to that spot. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then that's definitely within 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 15. And he's gonna go ahead and use his falling door.
On the web, or because what's the range? It's a 15-foot cone, so it doesn't reach the spider in the ceiling.
How far above us is the spider?
40.
Oh, I was confused by that. I forgot that he was up above us. Okay.
He's looking down on you like.
Well, the thing is if I burn the web, which would be a good idea to get me free, I would also take damage, no?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Okay, I'll just have my Eldritch Cannon burn the webs then.
Okay. Webs automatically fail. Go ahead and roll 2d8 fire damage.
2d8. I can just do d8 times 2.
Okay, yeah. The webs burn away. You are freed. You are no longer restrained, and you will take half. So 6.
That's fair.
6 burn damages. And you are no longer restrained.
Oh, that's good. I think controlling my thing is considered my bonus action, so that's all I got.
Okie doke. Let's cut to them. Let me roll an attack here. They're doing something over there. Garrett, welcome to the party.
Alright, so I see Edward's free. So is the cannon right now in a handheld form, or is it in, like, I assume movement form?
It's got legs. It's got little baby legs.
Okay, but I know you could, like, hold it, but I don't know if you have to, like, change its form to hold it, or...
It looks like one of Sid's fucked up toys from Toy Story.
Exactly.
Alright, so I'll leave it be, because I had ideas, like, originally, like, oh, I can just grab the cannon and float around with it and point at it, but I don't know if I could do it with the legs. I think it might have to be without the legs. But instead, I'm gonna try to fly closer to where you are.
Would you like to leave the range of the spider?
Yeah, I'm in range. Fuck. I don't know if I'll do that. How far would you say I am from Goonway right now?
40 feet, you're in the ceiling?
Alright, so I'm just gonna move slightly. I think the range of the spider is still pretty good, pretty big, so I just lean. I don't know how... Okay, why am...
Got it, it's locked. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, basically I'm just gonna, like, sort of slightly float down, but I'm not gonna step on the web.
The web is gone.
Oh, never
You
mind.
burned all the web up.
Either way, I'm still slowly floating down to be
range of Edgewood.
How far are you moving away from the spider?
Really 10 feet. If I'm like 40 feet from Edgewood, I just want to move like 10 feet a little closer to him, but I'm still trying to keep within range of the spider.
Okay. Yeah, you are still within range. 10 feet is still within range of the spider.
What?
Okay. So right now I'm gonna. And how many feet would you say I'm above ground right now?
So you move down 10, so you're 30.
Ready? Okay, let me put that my arrow. Okay, perfect. So now I'm in close, so I'm gonna use my action
Okay.
here. To do the emboldening bond on myself and Edgewood.
Okay.
Can I also do the cannon?
No, the cannon is his casting.
Well, it still will improve him, so it'll improve the cannon by proxy.
Gotcha.
Alright. Alright, so Edgewood, you are now emboldened, so now use it before and add that to any attack roll, effect, or saving throw. You can only use it once per turn though. So choose wisely what you want to use it for. And so my bonus action, I'm actually going to what's the lighting here?
It's dark, but it's not dark enough to where you couldn't see. It's dim. We'll say dim. You can use the cloak of the bat, yes.
Which I'm using right now for sure.
Yes.
So I'm gonna now be like, all right, I gotta try to protect myself here while back right. So I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna hide right in its face. My cloak of the bat.
Okay. I got some bad news for you, unfortunately. Yes, you are hidden, but it can still see you.
Can I tell how?
It seems to not have to see with its eyes.
Help is on the way.
Still gotta be hiding, and so I guess I'm gonna try to figure out if it's like by a sound or some other like ability.
Fine sense.
That is a good idea.
Or by sense, yeah, that'd be then my turn.
Okay. Grape shot. Gunner grape shot.
I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then on the edge here, I'm just going to go ahead and extend my wings out, and then I'm just going to glide down.
Okay. And we will put you above the hole, about 40 feet up as you exit the hole. And welcome to the map. And this is what you see.
Oh boy.
Also notice, on the spider itself in the picture, there is a ton of little tiny spiders. So we'll get to that when it's important.
Oh boy. I'm gonna glide down, find a safe spot.
Are you gliding past the spider? Or are you going to float, essentially?
Well, I would have to glide because I can't really float. And is the spider 40 feet up?
Yes. He's kind of like right next to the hole.
I don't want to. Are there any places where I can land that will get me within 30 feet, or do I have to land pretty much 40 feet down?
40 feet down. You could try to cling to the wall if you want. And see if you can find some footing on the wall.
Let me try to do that.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
Acrobatics.
You drift over and try to slide your hand on the wall to grab a little pothole or something. You find a nice jug as you sink your hand into, and you can kind of clamber onto the edge of the wall. We'll say you're probably about 5 to 10 feet away from the spider at this point. It's looking at you just like...
Okay. I can't do much.
You do get your action still.
Yeah. One creature that uses my range within 30 feet. How far up am I?
We'll say at this point about 35, 40 feet.
Okay, so the guys below me would be out of range.
Correct.
Okay. In that case, I am going to use my bonus action then to cast Lightning Arrow. Bonus action, cast that, and I'm gonna use my action to shoot.
Alrighty. Shoot him up.
And let's see if that works.
Ugh.
Damn. Okay.
Low roll. The lightning bolt shoots off. It still does take 2d8 because
Yes, it
you
does.
miss, but it still deals some damage. 7 damage to Le Spider Queen. It's almost dead, actually. It's kind of crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to my footing here just for the time being, and I think that'll be my turn.
You do have an extra attack, don't you?
You're right. Holy shit. It's been so long. This one will just be just normal, I believe.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Your lightning bolt streaks up and lights it up a little bit, and you're like, oh, that's where to shoot. And you just shoot the bolt, and it sticks right into his cheek, and he's just like...
Alright, that'll be my turn.
18 damage down on the spider. Alrighty. Cordell.
Cordell.
We need a Cordell to save us now. Hello, Roger Dodger, Mutski Dootski. Or Brett's
He's
doing
actually
cookies.
been gone this whole time and we didn't notice.
Yeah, he's actually been just baking cookies the whole time. Oh, he just had something flash up on his thing. It's like a yellow circle. Discord. It's booting him. He's having internet. Hello. There's Brett.
There we go.
Internet.
I am going to drink my potion of climbing.
Okay. Glug.
That'll give me the ability to.
Smart. Like it.
Say that's your freebie for drinking the potion of climbing.
And then instead of walking, I'm gonna be on the wall, and move out just a little bit through the darkness where I can feel. Okay, and at this point, I need for you to open up the map so that I can see where the hell I'm at. So,
Let me put that on there for you.
Potion of climbing.
You climb down a little bit, get out of the darkness, and you're in the cave, and this is the first thing you see right next to you as soon as you climb down the hole.
Ouch.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. You're like,
Yeah,
oh, now
I'm
I
just
see
gonna
what I was
shoot.
screaming about.
I'm just gonna shoot.
I think I love the shock factor the most of opening the map and the picture one at a time.
Wow.
And this is what he looks like.
Awful. All right. I'm gonna wedge myself pretty good, and I'm gonna shoot first shot.
Shoot first, ask questions to the Spider Queen later. A 20 does hit.
Good.
With a 21 damage is pretty good.
Second attack.
Oh, 2 misses, unfortunately.
And third attack.
Just barely hits. 24 damage. Alrighty. Some damage down. And she's getting angry.
Uh-oh.
Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna action surge.
Okay, I like it. Go for it.
Action
Alright.
surge.
That'll hit. Another 24.
All right,
14
and
damage.
I'm gonna do a called shot.
Okay. 20 hits. It is going to use its reaction on this one, probably. That's some good damage. It's going to use its reaction to attempt to reduce some of the damage. Alrighty. And one more attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a third and final. Well, do a called shot. My third and final attack this round.
That one missed. 2 misses, unfortunately. Which, as you shoot it that one time with the called shot, you see some of the little baby spiders run up and shield the main spider from most of the blow. It kind of absorbs some of the damage.
Oh,
All
boy.
right.
But you guys have done over 100 damage already.
And still wounded.
Yep.
I bet it has 300 health. That's my guess.
Okay. So, Cordell, you climb down about 10 feet. Anything else for your turn there, sir?
Nope. That'll do it for this turn.
Alrighty. Baron. Boat boys.
How close am
To what?
I? To the other.
The other ship is inside the asteroid, so, I mean, you're talking maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe within 100 feet of it.
Can I see the other crew?
No, they are inside the asteroid.
Can't do that.
No Chaos Warp this time, unfortunately.
We can go in there together, I guess, and get them. If you want.
How?
That's a great question. I guess we. I'm thinking. Somehow need to save Grape Shot's one love in this campaign.
The Homer Simpson meme, his one love so far.
Is there an opening down the hole they went in?
Yeah, you have to kind of go around the backside of the asteroid at this point, but yeah. And it is not big enough for your ship, but...
But we could walk into it.
Yeah.
Well, I think, Baron, it comes down to we go save them, or we go kill Spider. I think that's our choice we got. It's one or the other. Can they survive on them at their own for a little longer?
No.
No to
No, they're not going to survive.
the ones fighting the spider or on the ship?
No. Ship.
So you want to go save them?
Yeah. I'll get the boat around the back of the asteroid.
Alrighty.
So you do have to attune to the boat, so you know.
Alright.
Spelljamming helm is
I
a
have to.
item.
I'll have to reattune to it.
You're already attuned to it.
Oh,
It's your item. Yeah. So someone else would have to attune to it, essentially.
Alright, you're after me? Cool. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna turn into a giant dinosaur.
So you turn into a T-Rex, presumably?
No. We're going to do a Quetzalcoatlus.
Oh, what the fudge did you just call me?
Quetzalcoatlus.
How do you spell that? Can you use it in a sentence?
Quet. Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatlus.
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl. Yeah. Yeah, that thing.
It's a Mesoamerican Quetzalcoatl.
It has a fly speed of 80. I understand why you turned into this thing.
Yeah.
You have 30 hit points as a Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, they're cool.
I put its thing to 26 instead of 15. There we go. All right. Let me throw this on the map real quick. Boop. That is you for the meantime.
Okay. I'm going to then move closer to the edge of the boat.
Okay. It's 5.
How much movement does Edward have?
Edward has 90 if he uses everything to dash.
How much would it cost to get on my back?
5.
I'm right next to you.
For now. But we're gonna have to jump once you get on my back.
Alright.
We're gonna make some action movie shit right here.
Remember, I got my acrobatic skills.
That you do. You can hold your movement.
I will
I'll let you hold a dash.
Yep. What I do?
If you can hold a movement, you can hold a dash.
You can hold a dash.
Do it.
So you're gonna dash. You're gonna hold 80 feet of flight as soon as he clambers you.
Yep.
Yep.
This is gonna be some Avatar shit right here. He's gonna jump on the back like and just like take off and dive off the boat.
Jerry, move the ship if you see spiders.
Joey, we'll do this.
Your trust has been reinstated.
Joey's like, I see a spider, and you just hear the hammer hit the wood like. So, Baron is holding.
Yeah, I can't do anything else as a Quetzalcoatlus.
Okay. That will be on to the Spider Queen's turn. The Spider Queen. She's going to, with her bonus action, release some of these little tiny spiders, and they're going to scatter throughout the cave.
Okay. They're all gonna die.
I want everyone in the cave to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Except for Garrett, because he's not on the ground.
Fuck.
Okay.
God, my saving rolls are terrible tonight.
Hang on, use your D8, use your D4, excuse me, use the D4 Edward.
It will not make a difference, unfortunately.
No.
It's okay. It's not that bad. Edgeworth takes 10 poison damage as he gets bit by a couple of the spiders.
No.
No.
Asteroid Spider Queen is going to make a bite attack at Cordell, because he's a new dude that just came in.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And you will suffer 29 piercing and poison damage. And then it is going to shoot its web bomb at Garrett, who thinks he's invisible.
You don't see me.
That is a 17 to hit, and it misses. Actually, it would have had to roll for the other thing anyway, so let me do that first.
I guess he is invisible.
It would have shot it at you anyway, and it would have missed. So it goes right past you, Garrett, and you can feel it whiz by you. If it hits you, you know it's going to burn you and then take you to the floor, essentially. It is going to... I mean, it's not in any of your ranges currently. It's going to go... And it now has all of you in range. Right there.
You mean everyone in the cave?
Yeah, it's going to move down about 20 feet. And it has everybody in range.
Well, there's not much I can do on my turn since I'm on Daniel's back.
Okay, so you jump on Baron. And Baron, with your held action dash...
80 feet to the other ship.
Okay. We'll say it puts you right outside the other ship. I don't have a map for that, so we're going to have to theater of the mind it. As you guys are in it. You fly around the asteroid with him riding on top of you. You enter into another cave. This one does not have magical darkness, and you can see there is a couple of medium-sized to large-sized corridors for these spiders to crawl through that looks like they can move throughout the asteroid. It doesn't seem like it has a hole to jump into. And immediately in front of you is the larger ship, the squid. So, Kenway, you do see on the other ship there is currently 2 spiders engaging with your new compatriot friends of Syken, who is still trying to helm the ship, and Tenebra, who is currently stabbing one with her spear. So,
I will. Can I reach my hand out and say grab on?
They are still a little bit of ways because they're on the squid ship. You guys are kind of like behind it.
I tell the captain, we're coming.
We're coming! Okay.
I guess that's the turn.
Nothing
So
for
our
your
next
action?
one. I'll try to shoot one of the spiders.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack roll. There is one that is injured and one that does not appear to be as injured.
I will take out the injured one. Hold on 1 second.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Do I get sneak attack since they don't see us coming?
You do have an ally within 5 feet.
Alright.
This is going to be a deed spider. Theater of Le Mind.
I'm so glad the captain showed up to help us.
Except he's not. He's helping the other crew. That is one dead spider and one more on the boat. You can hear more coming from the tunnels to assault the ship.
Alright, so we gotta be fast here. In
So,
and out.
is that your turn, Kenway?
That's my turn.
Goonway! Looking at
Do
the
I have-
spider
yeah,
matron.
Can I like grab my Eldritch Cannon, throw him up, and flamethrower this bitch?
Yeah, I will say, you're not the strongest, but you could certainly try.
Oh, dude, actually, never mind. My strength is like base. Never mind, it's not good.
The 8 strength. As strong
Hey,
as a child.
I've got 10 strength.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I'm as strong as a weenie.
As a Weenie Hut Junior.
An adult weenie.
Weenie Hut General.
Alright, well, I'm not going to do that. You know what I should have done? I should have used my Eldritch Cannon to burn away all the spiders on the ground. That's what I should have done. Let's see, how far is he again?
20 feet from you. He came down.
Oh, okay.
He wanted all of you in range.
Oh, that's perfect. And my Eldritch Cannon can move and hit him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely going to shoot first.
Okay.
Shooty Poo, Blinderboo.
That indeed does hit. The Blunderboos.
Oh.
12 damage. Not too bad.
Perfect. Oh, okay. Yeah, so then that's that, and then my Eldritch Cannon. I would say move him as close to the spider as possible, and then we're just gonna go ahead and let it go. I got the throw for the chair.
Alrighty.
Creature in the area must make a
Dex save.
Dex save.
Oh, the spider not good at that. 13. Fails. So you get to roll the fire damage.
Fire damage on Spider Queen.
That is a lot of damage, actually. 12 is not bad.
Pretty cool. Alright, and you know what? That's all I can do.
Alrighty. I'm going to roll for the other ship real quick. +7. That is a miss. So Kenway and Baron, you see her pull up her spear, and she tries to pierce at the spider, and the spider just dodges out of the way. 2 on the dice doesn't help with that. Alright, Garrett.
And I'm like, that's a big ass spider here. It's a big target. And I'm also a small target. And I'm like, as I remember, like, and how
big is the spider?
Oh, he's massive. I mean, he's like the token size doesn't really take into effect of the actual space because he's gargantuan. But yeah, he's like 5 times bigger than Goonway, so he's like 25 or 30 feet wide. You know, he's huge.
I assume it's the shooting for the queen.
Yeah.
Alright, how far am I away? I'm
20.
I'm from the
Oh,
Spider Queen.
you're 10, right?
I know I'm 30 feet up in the air, but relative to Spider Queen, I'm
10.
okay. So right now I'm actually gonna remember I had this that I don't think I used. I have one more of these. I think this good time to practice now.
I know exactly what you're about to do.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna take out a recycler charge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yeet it at the fucking Spider Queen. So I can land right on top of it, as far away, like basically, so no one else would be in range of it except the Spider Queen, because it's right on it.
Okay.
Spider Queen itself.
So it makes a dex save, right?
So the charge activates. It's a strength save.
Oh, it's good at this.
Alright, let me
That's a 20. It meets it.
I still think it takes some damage though.
It's not sucked in.
Let's see. I
So
don't know if it's like an all or nothing, or it's like half down.
it's not sucked in, but it will make the deck save to see how much damage it takes.
Okay.
Oh no, it is on it, so it won't suck it in. Just roll 60-10.
Okay.
And it made the save, so I'll just give it half. It's also huge. Half 16. Okay. Math. There we go. So that is your action.
Yes, that's my action. So now for my bonus action. I'm going to basically yeet a psychic blade behind me.
Okay.
So it's I think that's like 20 feet. Oh, sec. Station equal 10 times. So yeah, 20 feet.
Okay.
So I can basically warp. 20
Cool.
feet. I'm still in the air, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Shoom. Just imagine like Minato from Naruto. And
Throw the kunai teleport to it. Okay. So that was your action, your bonus action, and anything for your movement.
move around here. Yeah, right now. No, I think I'm just gonna stay put here and end my turn.
Okay. Grape shot.
Is Cordell on the same level
Yeah.
as me?
He's like right next to you. Probably
Okay.
like right
Alright.
above you.
I'm going to cast Haste on Cordell.
Ooh.
Okay. He just drank a Red Bull.
Indeedy.
Use
I
your
think
weeks.
I'm gonna stay put for now. That's my action. Mhm. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Cordell, Mr. Hasty Boy, gets a hasted action.
Awesome. Thank you, Grape Shot. We are going to start this volley with Called Shot.
The spider starts sweating. The spider's going to use its reaction to reduce some of this damage. Okay. So you've done
we
over
seem to be-
160 damage so far, and it is not bloody, just as a heads up.
Alright. We seem to be having success with that, so I'm going to try it again. Called Shot.
That is a 26. This is going to be good damage here. Ooh, over 190 damage, and it just got bloody.
Third Called Shot. I get to re-roll that.
Stone of Halfling luck.
Yep.
That is a hit.
There we go. That's good.
That's good damage.
And then
Hasted
we're just
attack.
going to do a normal attack for the haste.
That hits.
Nice.
Woo!
Um,
It is angry. It's just like.
okay. So that was my attack. I think the best thing I can do. Let's see. What is my distance from everybody, and what does everybody's health look like? I've got
5 feet to Grape Shot, 40 feet or so to Goonway, and about 30 feet to Garrett.
Okay, so can't quite get everybody in the cave. So, all right, that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Baron,
Right.
Quetzalcoatl.
I'll get closer.
Okay. You use probably half your movement, and you'd be like right above them. And I think at this point you'd be able to surmise within the next turn or two, the boat is going to be swamped by spiders. But now that there is only one spider left, you might be able to clear it out and escape.
I'll let Kinway handle it. I'll just land and wait until people are ready to go.
Would you like to hold your action?
Yep. Action dash.
Okay. Spider Queen. We are in phase 2, boys. At this point, the cave is going to shake a little bit. You have approximately a turn before a whole swarm of larger spiders is going to be entering the cave. As you hear the pitter-patter of maybe hundreds of spiders rushing towards you. She's going to use her bonus action. I need everybody in the cave again, once again, except for Garrett, who's managing to float, to make a deck save. The DC...
Great shot floating.
Grape Shot is not. The DC was 19, and you all succeed as a heavier torrent of spiders gets shaken off of her back. And you all sort of know to keep an eye out for the spiders this time. Do not get bitten by the monsoon of little spiders. She can use her action. First attack at Cordell is a 30 to hit. And this time you see 2 stingers shoot out towards you. You take 32. Second attack, the web bomb. It's going to be fired at Grape Shot. It's an 18, misses. Unfortunately. And the last one, it gets a third attack now. I think it's going to try Web Bomb again. Web Bomb on Grape Shot. It's a 28 to hit.
Hold on, let me use my reaction here. A dozy dodge. Let's see, when you take damage, you can use your reaction to roll a d6. Add your proficient with the same bonus to the number rolled and reduce the damage. Alright, so I can just reduce damage. Never mind.
Okay. Would you like to do that?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. This is how much damage you take. Reduced by 2. 33. And you fail the concentration, unfortunately, so the haste drains from Cordell as you get hit by this web. And now you will see if you are tangled up by it, I believe. Oh, and all creatures within 10 feet of it. Ooh, so this affects Cordell too. As it hits you, it explodes into like webs. And the webs are going to potentially wrap around both of you. So Cordell is not wrapped around by the webbing. Grapeshot, you are grappled by it and restrained. And you also take an additional 3d6 acid damage as the web hits you. And then you fall from the wall 30 feet, land on the cave floor, taking an additional 3d6 falling damage. Falling, bludgeoning, 10, 57 total wound. And as you hit the floor, it's like, and you kind of get stuck for a moment, and you're starting to fight it. You feel like you are restrained, but you're steadily breaking free, and you feel you'll be free by the start of the spider's next turn.
Okay.
Kenway.
I will shoot that other spider first. Attempt to. So I will roll an attack.
AC of 14, you hit.
And since
You get sneak attack.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And it has approximately 22 HP left. 27 is enough. You blow them away. There are no spiders currently.
I tell the captain and his daughter to get on top with us, and we need to get out of here.
Yar! We can pilot it out of here now. There's no more spiders.
There's a lot coming.
Oh.
If you want to risk it.
We'll just back that thing up.
You think you get out of there? Gotta go now.
Yar, I hear ya. We're gonna do it.
Alright, I guess that's my turn.
Actually, make a persuasion check for me.
Persuasion check.
20.
As low as I can go.
He's thinking, he's trying to look out for his crew first and foremost. So he's going to tell Tenenbra, get out of here. Go with them. We'll make it out. And she's kind of hesitant at first until she runs over and jumps with you guys. So, Baron, would this set off your held action?
Yep.
Okay. So you fly back out 80 feet with her in tow with you guys as they are going to try to back that fang in.
Jeez. Okay. Will they get out?
Only time can tell, huh?
Alright.
So,
Dun, 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 the plot thickens.
is that your turn there, Kinway?
Yep.
Cut back to Gooners.
It's time to start gooning, Captain. That's the real question here.
Captain, how to fire.
Bro, I hate this fucking spider, bro. I just legitimately fucking hate this spider.
What does it even look like?
You haven't even seen yet because you're not in here. I'll show it for you guys.
Nah. I just want to see it.
Let me pull up the Spider Queen's picture.
It'd be worse.
Oh,
It'd be
that's
space
disgusting.
clowns.
It could be
Alright.
space clowns.
Uh,
I'm good. I don't need to see it anymore.
And so you guys know, this is what the cave looks like.
Ah. Okay.
This is the shit they're dealing with.
I fucking hate. I already hate spiders as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Join the club. You know, every time I see a spider, you know who deals with it in this household? Not me.
Oh, I mean, I deal with the spiders, but I also deal with the
Oh no, I
lizards and
let
a whole
Taylor
bunch of
deal
other
with the
shit.
spiders. I hate spiders.
So,
All
Gooner,
right,
what you
all
doing,
right.
Gooner?
Yeah.
I'm looking. I'm trying to. I haven't used my my blue dragon breath in a while, but my lightning breath.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about using that. So okay, this says the damage increases to 3d6 at 6th level. Does that mean like 6th level is in like my level?
Yeah, you already have it as 3d6.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't used it in so long, I
Oh,
forgot.
technically it should be 4d6 because you're 11th level.
Oh yeah, I am level 11.
There you go.
Mhm.
That's an extra dice now.
Cool. All right, so
Uh,
I click this cast button,
You roll the
right?
save on it, on the creature.
Yeah, that little blue button.
There's a blue dice. There you go.
Aha, there it is. Ooh,
It succeeded, so we'll take half of the lightning damage.
yeah.
So go ahead and roll the damage. 9 lightning damage to the spider.
Yeah, fuck that spider. All right, Eldritch Cannon, burn them up. Burn them up.
It's like Roger, Dodger, Edgeworth, Goodway.
Guys, I don't know where my fucking. I think I must have accidentally exited out of my Eldritch Cannon stuff.
Let me drop that for you. Edgeworth, Goodway. Boom. There you go.
There it is. Let's go down to the flamethrower.
Flamethrower. Oh, you're gonna do the flamethrower, are ya?
Oh.
It fails, that one.
Oh.
Oh, don't you know it failed?
Burn, motherfucker, burn.
12 fire damage.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. The squid ship is going to back out. It doesn't got much movement, and it starts to just pull out of the asteroid. That will be its turn. Garrett.
All right. So do do I have any allies? So I guess no one's like within 5 feet of it, right?
Nope.
Okay, so I figured.
Good steady aim.
Yeah, that's the question.
Doodaloo.
Saw the meme. Okay. Yeah, I think right now I need a firepower here. Guess I have one. Might as well use this bullet here, so I can actually steady aim.
Okay.
Take out my revolver, fire at the last shot in this shell.
Oh, almost a nat 20. 2 14s is good, though. It hits.
I'll take it. And of course, sneak.
Sneak. Senpuku. 44 damage. Over 300 damage has been done to the Spider Queen.
Alright, my guess was wrong.
I'm like,
over
alright.
300 points of damage, and we're still in her first form. This is really gonna suck balls.
What are you talking about? This is second form. It gets
That's
a
a lot of fucking health, though.
Alright, so. Well, I wasn't sure if my sanctuary was gone after I threw a recycle charge, but now I know it's definitely gone.
Yep.
So I mean, if there's a time to attack, it's right now. And yeah, Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. It's gonna my turn.
Okay. Grape Shot, you are restrained, but you can still attempt to attack. It's just at disadvantage.
How about...
You just can't
How
move,
about-
unfortunately.
All right, let's do this. I'm going to see if I can cast Conjure Barrage.
Okay, what is that? Sound like you're about to make a nuke.
I'm going to throw a non-magical weapon or a piece of ammunition to the air, and then create a cone that shoots forward and then disappears. Each creature in the 60-foot cone must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And then the creature takes 3d8 damage on a failed save, or it's only 3d8, so it's not that much. But I want to get... Oh, I can't move.
Unfortunately, no.
I didn't see Edward there. Or the Eldritch Cannon.
So anyway, he started blasting.
Yeah, he would...
The cannon's got a lot of health. It's all
Yeah,
good.
my cannon. It'll be good. Don't worry.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna get it in a way where I'll try not to get it.
No, man. He's good. He actually has no emotion. He can't feel pain either. He's good.
He can't.
Just ignore his screams of pain. Then I'll be well. He's
Where does
frozen
the,
with that.
where does the
It's
cone
kind of like
start?
that
Right
public
here.
rotisserie chicken that you take for comfort.
Yeah,
Well, you-
exactly.
You toss it. Well, it's range itself, so it's on you.
Okay. I would have to, like, angle it down so I don't get, like, Cordell.
Yeah. Go ahead. Take that bad boy out.
Alright, let's do that. So I'm I can throw. Okay, I can throw. Target. Okay. Cast.
The cannon makes a dex save as well.
It
Attack roll
does.
for a second there. Dang it, I got
The
tired.
cannon fails.
And
You hear it go. I wasn't expecting this. I feel so betrayed. It hurts. Please make it stop.
I'm just yelling from. I'm like, don't worry about it. He's fine.
He's fine. Please, Daddy, why are they baking me alive?
I am so sorry. I think that'll be my turn. I'll stay put.
Okay. Unfortunately for Cordell, he was hasted and lost the haste, so that will be his turn as he is spent, exhausted.
Well, I just fucked it up.
Oh man.
Oh. Was that? Brett, that was you that just joined back in, right?
Yep.
So, unfortunately, you were hasted and the haste dropped last turn. So you are gassed this turn.
Sorry, Brett.
Well, it's all good.
Happens.
Okay, so can't do anything but recover. Right.
Yep, unfortunately.
Okay.
And the
Alright.
spider's looking so hurt, too.
I'm gonna make the spider pay. Like that spider.
Okay. Baron.
Shit.
Fly back to the ship. Wherever you would like, pretty much.
Oh. I'm gonna drop her off,
Okay.
and then we're going in the cave.
Okay.
Just a party in the cave.
We'll say you guys can probably get just about there. That'll do.
That will do.
Okay. a whole bunch of spiders enter the room on each of the corners of this cave. So by the next turn, they will be engaged in the combat at the start of it, and then I will add all of them. I don't want to do that unless you guys are probably going to kill her off this turn. But next turn, you guys will be fighting approximately 15 more spiders. So that is the start of her turn. Bonus action, she is going to create a whole bunch more spiders on the outside of her to kind of act as a protective coating. Bite attack at Cordell. 18 misses. Web bomb at Garrett. Has a 33 to hit.
Hold up.
Oh.
Uncanny
Yeah,
dodge. Or
I'm gonna force a reroll. My second chance.
okay, this is your reaction. That is a 28, unfortunately. You will take 46 bludgeoning damage as the web bomb hits you.
Oh yeah, can I use my rewind?
You can use them if you would like, yeah. And then you'll make a dex save as it hits you too, which you succeed easily enough and are fine on that front. And last attack, it is going to expend it one more bite on Cordell.
How much health do I get with my rewind?
Yeah, you have 3, so Baron's got to roll him.
Okay.
Got 12 back. Not bad. But last bite on Cordell. That is a 18 misses. That will be... I think the spider moves here. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. The spider tries to run around. Edward. Kenway.
Sorry, I thought you said Edward. I can't really do much because we're still flying to the cave, but I want to have my action ready to shoot that giant spider.
You're right next to the dark wall. So you're 5 feet
Can I see?
to go
Can I
into
see
it
the
and fall.
spider?
No, not through the darkness. You have to kind of enter into the Dark Souls fog.
I will jump in then.
Okay, you jump in, fall in, and you land on the ground. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
The captain is here.
Is a 23. Yeah, you hit the ground, roll, and you see the spider running on the wall, trying to get away. And you hear the feet of a whole bunch of other spiders running towards you.
I will, try to shoot.
That hits. No sneak attack, unfortunately. 13 is damage.
And that will be my thing.
Alrighty. Gunway.
Where's it away now?
From you, it is still about the same, 30 away.
Okay. I was making sure it didn't climb up.
Yeah, it's just trying to get away. It's hurting.
What a bitch, bro. You think you can escape, bro?
And it might use its double spider armor, depending on what kind of attacks we got going.
Cannot heal itself.
It cannot. No, it doesn't heal. It just reduces the damage.
Oh, excuse me.
So, Gunway, what would you like to do?
That's a good question. Oh, wait, I have a spell called Spider Climb.
It lets you climb on the walls.
That's funny.
Look at what I can do, bitch.
I should have used that. Oh my god, protection from poison? Oh, that would have been perfect. Anyways, I guess I'll just shoot it again.
Okie doke.
I'm gonna shoot. Yeah.
That hits. 24 hits.
Fuck this guy.
Ooh, good damage.
My Eldritch Cannon can only move, what, 15 feet?
Yeah, and it is looking really rough, by the way, the spider.
He can't. Can my Eldritch Cannon, like, run between our legs to get.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. So, okay, he's in range. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot with him. Fuck you, spider. You better not make this save. Ah.
Fails.
Look at that.
This could do it, depending on the roll.
I hope it 2d8 fire damage. Come on, baby.
Depending on the roll.
Let me guess, it has like 1 health left.
Probably.
372 out of 373.
Oh, bro. It's literally got 1 health left.
Oh man, I should have had that one.
Who's next on the...
You should just give it to him.
No. Yeah, give me some singe damage from the fire.
Oh, also funny enough, as you look over in this direction, there is a drained and emptied body of a gray slod laying in some of the spider webs off on the side.
Oh, nice.
So, Goonway. Is that your turn, or would you like to move?
Nah, I ain't even gonna bother moving. Fuck it.
Okay.
What's done is what's done.
It comes down to Garrett. 1 HP in a dream.
Yeah, I swear to God, man, you better kill this thing, bro.
I'm focusing. I'm gonna steady aim while I'm floating, and I'm gonna use my second blade.
It can reduce 4d10 damage. So we'll see if it's enough. That hits. You get steady aim. And it... Just go ahead and roll the damage without targeting it. And I'm going to roll the 4d10 and see if it survives.
Hope it survives.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
So it can reduce 26 damage. We're going to see if it can survive.
So I'm just gonna. I guess I'll roll it on the chat.
Yeah, just roll it on the chat. You need 27 or higher. Oh, it's a 22! It survives! It survives the hit. All the little babies taking the hits.
Son of a bitch.
It's gonna go to Grape Shot, isn't it? That was its one reaction.
If it gets to a grape shot, Cordell's just gonna shoot it.
So Garrett, is that your turn?
Quickly, yeah, because I used my steady aim.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Grape Shot.
Fine, I'm cool. I really wanted those to finish it, but not. I'm totally happy with Great Shot
Finishing the fight here.
Yeah, especially since it's his first night back in a long time.
Yeah.
It's only appropriate that Grape Shot gets kill shot tonight.
Grape Shot, just don't roll 2 single ones. Don't roll 2
Yeah,
ones.
we'll see. Is the spider on the same level as me?
Yes, it is.
And am I unrestrained now? Am I able to break?
Yes, you are. We'll say you are free to go. Yeah, especially because it's already been a 1 turn since the spider, so.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take my... Alright.
Before that, if you want to move closer to me.
Why not? Get closer.
I like it.
I'm gonna take my crossbow out
There's a
and...
new person to hide
shot.
behind him.
Natural 20.
I was about to say,
There
like,
you
just
go.
in case you need a happy luck, but there's the happy luck.
What a way to do it.
Get him.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to.
And
It
one of my
was.
favorite films. I'm just gonna say,
Welcome back, man.
you're one ugly son of a bitch.
How would you like to do this, Grape Shot?
Basically, it's just say that you are one ugly son of a bitch, and then just point and shoot.
You see the little dart whiz through the air, and it goes straight through it like a bullet, just right through one of the eyes and out the back of the head. And you're like, how did that happen? But you see that, and the spider collapses, and it starts to phase in and out of existence. And you hear all the other spiders in the distance. And then it goes quiet. You guys are out of combat. And there are
Nice
no
job.
more spiders alive in the asteroid.
Ah, killed it all. Alright.
Nice.
If I'm any of you guys, let's get out of the fucking spider webs.
Get to the chopper.
With that, everybody, as you guys start to wrap up, taking a look around, there doesn't seem to be anything of note here apart from the gray Slotty's body. A whole bunch of dead spiders. And actually the body of the big one, it phases in and out of existence and then disappears.
Oh, was one of them there fucking
Phase
temporal
spiders.
Move the
spiders.
asteroid.
Phase
One of
spiders.
them, one of them temporal phase shifting spiders I've been hearing about.
So as you guys finish up here and tend
Get
to
me
the
back on the ship.
myth of the
Get me away from these
spiders.
fucking spiders.
Tired of these motherfucking spiders on my motherfucking asteroid. So, as you guys clean up there, recoup on your ship and account for damages and making sure everybody's alright. That's where we're going to call this
Captain get
section.
out?
The captain did get out, and everybody is alive.
That's what.
It was a
Nice.
successful mission. And that's where we're going to pick it up next time.
Yay.